Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tombs of Scoria. How are you guys doing this fine Thursday morning, afternoon,
Doing well.
evening?
Doing
Very
great.
good, thank you. Yep.
Nick, tell us about
Yes.
how you become an old man and how the young children of the neighborhood are ruining your housing prices again. Because I
Okay.
want to hear that story one more time.
So I don't know if
Oh
anyone
my
has had
God.
this
Real quick.
over the.
Turn off
Go
and
ahead.
on.
I don't know why I never check.
Nick, go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Every time, man.
The song and
Professional
dance.
streamer. Fuck's sake.
You
Love
guys
it.
fucked this. Okay, sorry. Nick, go ahead about your property.
Well, I don't know if you guys have heard this over the years, but there's like these three kids. Maybe there's three. Maybe there's more. I don't know. They ride these scooters, and they must have like modded their engines or some shit because they're so fucking loud, and they just ride around and around. It seems like they go up and down my road just constantly. They start at about 6 o'clock at night and just go on till about 11, 12 or something like that. Like, what are they doing? What are they doing with their lives? It's so fucking loud. It makes me so angry. I don't get angry.
Would you call
easily.
them hooligans?
I'd probably call them scallies. That's what I would call them.
Scallywags.
Hooligans would be another
Wow.
word for it, but scallies is a Northern England thing. Another word is chav, you might have heard.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's more of a holding
Scallywags
thing.
and chavs.
No, not scallywags, scallies.
But it's the same thing, right?
I
Just a
assume
more
that's where it
modern
comes
take.
from, but yeah. Well, fucking
Scallies.
scalls.
Scals. Love it. Love the lexicon.
Yeah.
Mr. Moon, do you have any interesting words for obnoxious children in your part of the world?
Yeah, he does actually. What are you learning on stream today?
Can't talk about what I learned on stream today, but no, I don't have any interesting words for children. Rascals,
What-
maybe.
Oh,
Rapscallions.
Wait, you were complaining. What did you say? Like you were at a lemonade stand and a child ripped you off. So you said he whatted you?
He said he stole my money. I don't know what you're trying to. All right, Steven, do you have any cool
child.
words for children? You
Yeah,
just
what
call
they
them
say in the
friends, don't
Midwest.
you?
Yeah.
Trying to shame a man for being friends with kids.
Are you?
I am.
That's what he's trying to do to you. Especially in your line
Well,
of
it is-
work.
it is awkward in the modern era to be a man and to have friendly relationships with people significantly younger than you, because everyone will instantly look at you like it's some sort of weird thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's awkward being a streamer and getting older and being like, yeah, my community's mostly children,
Neil.
and now I'm in my 30s.
Maybe you
Oh.
guys are
Tell us
making
the
it
story
weird.
about when you were traveling around Europe and you went to stay at that guy's house. And he was just like a child, right? No?
What?
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 Corb was
I
like,
don't
that
know
was
the
an
story you're
off-stream
telling me
story.
about.
It's a Hishinshin story, maybe.
No, I'll tell it for you then. Okay,
Whoa.
so Neil was traveling
Yeah,
around
tell for
Europe.
me.
Neil was traveling around Europe and he was like reaching out to people to like, oh, can I stay? Is any of my viewers like, can I stay at your house or anything? That's how I met Neil. 'Cause he stayed
Yeah.
at my house when he was in England. He was telling me that he just got back from, was it in Germany or Sweden or something like this?
I'm not sure of the story you're tring to tell, so I don't know what. I can't.
And you
fill
get
it
to
in
the
for
house
you.
and the kid's like 15 and it's just really fucking weird because you're like a 30-year-old guy turning up this 15-year-old kid's house and the kid's like, oh, this is my friend off the internet.
Oh, yeah, there are a couple of situations like that where your viewers are a little bit younger and you're like meeting their parents, and at first the parents are like, "What the fuck is this?" And then after a couple hours, like, "Oh my god, he's so nice. I love this young man from another country. I don't speak a single word of his language either, and we can't communicate, but he's so sweet. I really get along with moms. Moms love me. It works out
Okay,
really well
that's
everywhere I
nice.
go." Yeah.
That's the play, is it? Befriend the kids and get in with the mums.
Get in with the parents. Yeah, I've always been good with parents. I don't know why.
Okay.
I think I come off non-threatening and sweet. Anyway.
I know that it's like it's just one man's experience against the world. I always read on like Reddit and shit that like if you're a man, you can't like go to a park or any crazy shit because people assume you're a pedophile. I went to a
Yeah.
lot of areas with Nathan, and I don't think I ever ran into that problem.
Well, yeah, because you're there with your own kid, right?
Hey, people don't know he's my
Like
kid.
you're a dad at that time.
People-
Yeah, but you're walking around with a child in hand. It makes sense. If
I agree,
were
though.
to
It's like one of
sit at a
those
park, it'd be weird.
online.
So what you're saying is if I want to
exist in real life.
if I want to abduct kids at a park, the important part is the pre-abduction. I need to abduct a kid and then go to the park and then abduct other kids at the park with my abducted kid.
Right. You have your bait, and then you have your target.
Gotcha.
Yeah, expect a visit from Jim Hansen pretty soon. No, Chris Hansen? Oh,
Chris Hansen.
Chris
yeah.
Hansen.
some Hansen. One of the Hansens will come and visit you. Probably not one of the singers. We hope. why don't we continue into our game? This is strayed into strange territory.
Uh-huh.
Where last we left our party, they were going to go head over to Cronwick and murder a prince? Rob a
No.
prince.
No,
What are
no.
we doing
You know,
here?
you know full well that's not the plan.
We're
Steven.
gonna go borrow
not
some
plan
stuff
A.
from a prince.
All in the plan, Steve.
Oh wait, we need to ask about our carriage first.
Okay.
Yeah, first. Okay.
So we've had
We're
we've had like
preparing.
a week.
We're preparing
correct?
things, okay?
We had to prepare a few things.
Are you here, Quabu? Are you mentally 100% here for this?
I'm about 75% still while my coffee is kicking in, but
Okay.
I can handle it.
All right, well then let's. So the easy things we've prepared. Number one, the candles have all had about an hour of wax added to them. Now,
Yep.
a candle is I would imagine, it's a fairly predictable thing in terms of the quickness that it burns. What is the accuracy? Now, I wouldn't expect it to be down to the millisecond or even the precise second, but I would expect it to be like within 5 to 10 seconds, I think, of burning. That wax should be accurate. Is that a fair assumption? Or could this be like minutes and minutes off?
You might be off within a few minutes, 1 or 2. But what is it like to get to the point where it would burn the thing down below?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you've got an hour of time on it, I would expect at least a 5 to 10% margin error on burn time of candles. So 3 to 6 minutes margin of error.
Do we assume that our 2 candles made by the same guy with the same amount of wax, those will be like within seconds, or do you think that those could be within?
Well, all
minutes?
3 should have been made by the same guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're all made with the same person, he's using the same wax and the same technique, they should all go off within, 5 to 10% of each other's time, which is 3 to 5 minutes. Is that? Do you need something more precise?
Yeah, well, the problem is that, like, if the fog one ends up going off and the other sleep ones don't go off for 6 minutes, that's, like, fucked. Yeah.
Right. Right. So you really do need all the candles to immediately kick in.
It doesn't have to be
Either
immediate, but, like,
immediately or
within,
maybe,
like, a
5
minute.
to 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, a
That's
minute would
fair.
be, like, the upper echelon of, like, I would hope. Or even if, like, if it's possible to err on the side of caution, he could, like, lengthen by 30 seconds the fog one, I guess. Oh, and it doesn't have to be, like, exact, like, these need to all go off in exactly 1 hour. It more just needs to be, like, they'll go off within each other. Like,
Right.
with it, yeah. So if
Right.
there's, like, a 10% margin, like, they might go off in an hour, they might go off in, like, 55 minutes or an hour and 5 minutes. That's fine. But it can't be, like, one goes off in 55 minutes and another goes off, like, in an hour and 10 minutes. Like, that would be like, oh, shit. Like, that would, yeah.
Right. That would be catastrophic for your plans.
Yeah.
I think your original argument made sense, though, Stephen. That like, yeah, they might be out by 5 minutes either way, but they should, if they're all made with the same technique, the same wax, the same wick.
Yeah, I could see it being, yeah.
If you impress upon him the importance of an exact, addition to each candle that you intend these to burn, and when it gets to the section below it, they need to come out at the exact time. If you want to impress the importance of that on him, I'll give him a check to see if he can handle the task.
We will
I don't
definitely
think that's
impress
information that you don't need to share, right? You don't need to keep that information private.
It needs to be
necessarily.
very precisely done? No, yeah. We're okay
Yeah.
with saying that, yeah.
Give him a candle making check, see if he can get his shit in order. With a 19 on the die, I do believe he will do it,
Okay,
regardless of what his abilities are.
Okay, now we've
You can get
got...
these within a minute of each other.
We need to find a skilled
the
craftsman.
greatest cart maker.
We would like to add, Koibu, are you ready?
Bring it on, baby.
We would like to add a secret compartment beneath our carriage. This is a secret compartment that will sit above the rod that connects the 2 axles that would be quite large. It would allow us to store, like, an axe, maybe some armor, like, pretty decent. I would like this secret compartment. This is a secret compartment that needs to be, like, pretty hidden, but if you're looking for it, you'll find it, maybe with a check or something, or if you know what to look for, yeah? That's doable?
Okay. So above the front wheels, above the front axle, you want a compartment.
Yes.
that can hold armor and weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Secret
Do you mean in
one.
terms of
Does it
size or
need
in
to be
terms
big
of
enough?
weight?
What?
What's a? I
Because
mean, the
holding
carriage can
armor
hold the
weight would
no
be.
problem.
What
But
do you need to go for what?
for size, like if you're gonna, you won't be able to fit like 6 suits of plate mail in here, but you could easily put like 10 pieces of chainmail because chainmail will, it's almost liquid.
Yeah, that's fine, I think.
What is the
Magic items.
maximum space you need for this compartment?
It's not that important. Just enough to hold like weapons reasonably. Maybe not
Like
like, a
5 or
full, not like a
6
full
weapons.
plate mail, not like a full like huge thing of armor, but like enough to hold like weapons and stuff for sure.
Okay, sure. Can be added, and I think you guys had what, like a week or two in between these times where you're learning spells and doing shit, so
Yes.
that can be modified
But
without
wait,
any
there's
problem.
more.
But wait. Now that's the secret compartment that you're finding if you're pretty good and you're looking for it. Then we need an ultra secret secondary secret compartment. Only accessible by opening a button pushed inside the carriage, hidden underneath one of the pillows on the seat. The secondary compartment will go in the back, maybe embedded in where like a trailer hitch might be or something on the carriage. And this compartment will be lined with lead.
Okay. And how big is this compartment?
Much smaller. Maybe only the size that would be as much to fit any, say, like bag of holding, like as big as that would need to be, but quite a bit smaller.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we're talking like
You wouldn't be able to fit like a
small
sword,
compartment.
maybe a
No, yeah,
dagger,
very small.
maybe a dagger, but yeah.
Okay. This can be accomplished. Let's just write down a few details of this construction.
Step 1 complete.
And we'll go to the finest woodmaker or whatever because we want it to look that one to look the best.
All right, so the front secret compartment is accessed from below, right? Accessed from underneath the wagon.
Yep.
Or like from the side below, like you wouldn't have to crawl under, I don't think, to get to it, but
Right. Okay, and hidden, but not too hidden.
Yeah, like if someone's looking, we want them to find that.
Okay, and do you need anything special to open it? Is it like a key or a series of turning things? Or is it just like a secret compartment and once you know it, you can open it?
we didn't think
Can you
about
get, like,
the way in which to open this. We should consider this a little more, maybe.
Could we
We
get
can
like
ask the wood
like
guy,
a,
right?
like a safe where you have to put a combination in? Does that exist?
Yeah, you could get a lock maker to put like a combination lock into
No,
it.
we can't have a combination like because we don't want that to be
It'll be-
discovered.
yeah, it'll be seen. Well, let's
Sorry,
just
what?
ask the guy. What would he do for a secret compartment?
I
If
think
it's secret, no one's finding it. You don't need a lock. If they
Loser.
find it, then they're gonna break into it, right? I mean, you can double your security, put a lock on it, but
It's
Really
wood. They're
depends
gonna
on the
just break
nature of the
through it
spell.
anyways.
yeah, I mean, if it falls into someone's hand, then the secret keeps them from finding the contents. And if they find the secret, they'll break open regardless of how you lock it. On the other hand, if you are worried about a passerby swiping some stuff real quick, then maybe you want a lock on it just in case they see it and try and break into it quickly and surreptitiously. Are you concerned about secret attacks or obvious attacks?
Probably more secret attacks. We'll always have our handlers at the carriage, so shouldn't be an issue.
Well, then we can hide. We can put a little locking mechanism behind a false wall. You pull this thing out, it opens up. There's a lock. Open the lock. Whole thing opens out.
I don't think that matters. We don't need a lock on it. It doesn't matter. If it's discovered, they'll want access to it anyway, so fuck it.
So no lock, just a secret to how to open it.
Correct. Lead is a softer metal. We wouldn't expect this to provide any type of security against physical intrusion, right?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I was talking about the front carriage, not the back one at the moment. But I was going
Oh.
to apply the same question to the back.
Yeah.
So no lock on either one.
Correct.
Okay.
The back just needs to be incredibly secret.
Right. And the other one, you need to push a button on the inside underneath the bench to unlock the.
Maybe instead of push, you need to slide a button, because if we're going to be sitting down, our asses might accidentally push it.
Well, the
So,
button
right.
could be flush with the surface or something, but
Oh, sure, that's fine, yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to remind me what the goal of this is? Is just to have some storage when we're traveling around? I get that the idea of having like 2 so that,
So the
one
second
might
one
look
is
and only
for
find the one and give up after that.
our bags of holding, which are magical. So if anybody spies on us or something, they can't find the bag of holding. Or if they cast detect magic, it'll block, showing that there's a hidden spot in there.
Okay, sure. But we're going to be carrying magic items anyway, right? So people are going to see.
Correct. It's just about not finding the bag of holding and stuff for. I mean, a lot of this mission is reliant on them not finding the coin purse.
Okay, for this mission in particular, yeah.
Yeah, it could be useful in the future as well, but yes, for this mission in particular, it's very useful.
I see. All right. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Notes have been made. I take it your servants are aware of both of these
Fuck
situations?
no.
No, they're not.
No.
What? They can know about
Come
the
on.
front secret one, but they don't know fuck all about the back one. Okay.
Great. Okay, so they will just drop off the carriage at a carpenter's and then pick it up later and know nothing about the super secret compartment.
They don't need to know shit about the super.
No,
They know about
okay.
the secret one, not the super secret one. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
Got
pay
it.
the carpenter very well, mainly for his silence about this.
What?
So how much would that be?
No, wait, I don't think he's gonna tell everybody who he works on.
Gold does not matter in this campaign, so we might as well do it to cover our bases. Like, it'll be 5 gold. He's gonna be like, oh, it's 5 gold.
It's going to be more than 5 gold.
It's going to be more than 5 gold.
Let's
Well,
just
let's
kill
find
the
out how much it
carpenter then.
It'll be
Steady
10 gold.
there. Steady.
What? No, I don't think we have to pay. We're just putting like. I'm sure people come in with this kind of work all the time, where they have secret compartments like added to things or whatever. Especially if this
Okay,
is a
then I'll
skill
pay it out
carpenter.
of my personal stash of fucking
Now it
gold.
makes it
It's
seem
literally-
really weird.
No, it's not.
It is so weird.
It's not weird at all.
Imagine somebody comes to your house like, "Can you watch my cat for like 3 days?" You're like, "Yeah, sure." And then they're like, "I'm gonna give you like $2,000. Don't tell anybody you watch my." Now it's like
no,
really
that's
weird.
Not
like,
the
wait
same
a
thing
second,
at all.
it's the exact
You're
same
asking.
thing.
No, you're
That's
asking
so
people to put
weird.
secret compartments in your fucking thing, and then you're asking people to put secret shit in your shit.
Yeah, you're
So if
traveling. People get
So,
robbed all
no,
the time.
This would be
Highwaymen.
more. This would be more
no,
like you're
come on.
hiring a builder to come into your house and build a fake wall. You're not gonna just pay him like what you pay a regular.
Yes, I
builder.
would.
You're
I'd
gonna-
pay him exactly
No.
that. I wouldn't pay him like extra money to not tell anybody that there's a fake wall in my house. It's so
You
weird.
should. Why not?
You
Because
just
now
don't need
it's
to give him like
now
a
it's
shitload. Just give him a little bit more.
Yeah,
Just a little bit more, like 1
That's
or 2
fine.
gold more. That's fine. You don't need to pay like 3 times as much. Are you two okay?
He's just stupid. Half the
I'm
time.
just tired of these stupid
He's
games he
losing
plays.
his
He's bringing
mind.
unnecessary suspicion onto what we do. We're going to a skilled craftsman. I'm sure he's added 1 million compartments to 1 million carriages. There's no reason why this one would be different than
a
any
million
other.
regular compartments
Look,
and
I
a
know
million
we've been
secret
spending a lot of
compartments
time-
lined with lead.
We've been spending a lot of time underground. You know, we've not been talking to too many people. We're going to a party with other nobles, right? You guys are gonna have to chill the fuck out.
I'm completely chill.
Be a
This
little
man
bit
has spent
normal.
half his time talking to a fucking rat, and now he's trying to tell me how to deal with a craftsman.
Ah, You're
Unbelievable.
gonna talk shit on my rat, the rat that we're gonna use in our very plan, brother.
Yeah, we'll see. Assuming he doesn't just run off when he finds a piece of cheese.
So the front compartment will take 10 gold to make. The back compartment is going to be more expensive because you're lining with lead and it needs that little switch thing to open it and it needs to be more hidden. So the back compartment is going to come out to 20 gold. So all told, 30 gold for the upgrade to your carriage. If you would like to tip him, you may.
Okay, I have updated the sheet. 34
How much did you
gold.
spend?
I will give him
34?
4 extra gold.
Oh my god. Campaign lost.
All right.
Imagine not giving him 35. More fucking cheapskate.
You might even say that he was swindled, ripped off. Anything else that we need to do before we go to Whalers Bay?
I would like. What do we have in our goddamn storage?
I hope we all fucking drink if this is going to be like this for 2 weeks on this boat.
Okay, I have a warblade +1 and a chainmail +1.
On you, or
I'm
in the
assuming this is in storage.
are you looking at gear?
I'm looking
In
under
pack?
basic. I've got this stuff written. I'm almost positive this is in storage. Did I have 2 warblades initially or 1? I feel like I had 2
I had
initially.
1, but I don't use mine anymore, so there should be a
Can we
spare
put
one.
all the stuff that are like in our home inside the party sheet? And we can even name a tab after like home, I guess.
My God.
What?
Oh, well,
That's an amazing idea.
Yeah, I don't know why they're storing it on their character sheet. This is what I've been doing. Gear at home and Wicthron or
Because we can't. Because multiple people can't access
access
the party sheet. It triggers the fuck out of everybody. You remember when I
Put
was
it in there.
Okay.
No, fuck it.
Okay, I am. Okay, hold on. Take a second. Okay.
Okay, we're removing this one. Just keep it in the in-pack one.
Who I have on my sheet? Okay, I'm
God,
having a
you're
Devin
actually a
moment.
fucking
Okay, I'm
moron,
sorry.
dude.
Okay, I have Warblade +1 and Chainmail +1. I'm pretty sure we started this campaign off. I think I had 2 Warblade. I don't know why, but I think that was true.
Why would you have two?
Why would
I
you
don't
have two,
fucking
stupid?
know. Why are you calling me stupid?
Because this is the dumbest thing. The thing that triggers me the most is when people fuck up their character sheets, and you're doing
My
it right
character
now.
sheet is kept impeccably,
fuck.
but the last time I tried to deal with the party sheet, you shouted at me because the tab kept changing.
That's because
Okay?
you kept fucking swapping tabs.
Yeah, because it wouldn't update when you were fucking adding dumb shit, and you were typing out numbers and just writing the number on the fucking sheet, okay?
Didn't matter. It got done.
Oh, my God.
I'd take a drink.
Okay,
Okay.
just- hold on.
Yeah,
I
might
just need a
real
minute,
drink.
okay? These must be extra things, because I also have 2 healing potions written on here as well, so these must be extra things, okay?
No, the healing potions are yours because we added those. Like last
Yes, I
campaign.
know. How many healing potions did we get? We got quite a
Look
few,
at our
didn't we?
potions. We got like 16, and we have like 7 in our.
Oh, no, but we got some
Potions are-
earlier than that as well, right?
Correct. I don't remember if you used yours, but I had used mine.
Okay, no, I'm still holding mine.
What are we arguing about here? The party sheet was up to date. I made sure that if I put one on my character sheet, I took one off the party sheet.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure
I am-
that Anton did the same thing.
Sure. Where did the home tab go?
Just look at in-pack.
Yes.
Gear at home. That will be the home tab.
Wait, why didn't you... What happened to just making a home tab?
Because I already had the shit in the pack. But we'll just make a home tab. It doesn't matter. Home. Here. It's literally just the name. I don't know what the in-pack is for.
Move the other
I
stuff
am.
over to
yeah,
home.
I am.
Okay.
I'm just imagining like the two of them shouting at each other, like moving stuff from inside the carriage,
Yes.
like inside the house.
Inventory
like, back in the
management.
bag.
You wouldn't
Okay,
understand
go.
it,
Take that
okay?
out the bag. You put it in your bag. Wait, where did that other sword go? Hang on,
Okay,
did I have 2
now
swords?
you need to make... you need to make 2 more tabs, okay? You need to make 3 more tabs. You need to make an in-carriage tab. You need to make an in-carriage storage compartment 1 tab. And you need to make an in-carriage storage compartment 2 tab. So that we can store stuff on our carriage and know where it is, okay?
Okay, the on tab at the top says gear on carriage.
On top. Oh.
Equipment on person, gear on carriage.
Why can't you just change the onward?
Because we
state?
can't add tabs, Steven. That's a Koibu thing.
You can't add tabs to the character sheet. It's got 4.
You got your
I never
one
thought
tab.
you would need more than 4 fucking tabs, so you
he
have
doesn't-
4.
Okay.
God, it keeps moving.
Okay.
It's just, he's just,
I'm sorry, I
he's
can't-
just
I'm
going
looking-
through them.
Okay. Koibu, are you able to change the word on the first tab?
I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, because it's written home here, but now it's... Okay, that's fine. Okay. Gear on carriage. Why? Who clicked it? Why are you clicking it?
Holy fuck!
It's moving it for me, too. Okay. Gear on carriage. Why did you put the coin purse there? Who put that there? Mooten, did you
Coin
add
purse
that?
has been there for a long time.
No, I hold the
we
coin
can
purse.
Okay, then remove it.
Who added it to the sheet there?
Well, you were the one holding it. You must have put
There.
it.
No,
It's
I didn't
removed.
put it there. I'm holding the candles on my fucking...
I'm done talking. Do your thing. Take your time. I'm done.
How
I'm
did it
over
get there
this.
if you didn't put it there?
I'm over this shit.
Mooten,
dude.
Mooten added it.
What, you stole it from your pocket or what?
You must have. Okay. I'm going... These were extra items, Koi, but I know they were, okay? Otherwise, you can go back. McTacky will know, okay?
Extra items? What are you talking about?
Like, we have had a lot of magical items, okay? I am putting in the carriage the Warblade +1, and I have a Chainmail +1, okay?
this is your Warblade +1 that you're
No.
not going to be wearing?
It's a second
This is
one.
the extra one that you're theorizing
No,
exists?
I know I had 2 at the start, because I've got this written on
Right,
my
and
sheet.
Nick got 1, and
Okay.
you got 1,
But
right?
wait, Nick
Isn't
said
that 2?
didn't Nick say he doesn't use it? You don't have one, do you?
I've got one that I don't use. If you really want a second Warblade in the carriage, I'll put my.
Put
spell
your
in.
Warblade in the carriage, okay? Thank you.
Okay.
And then I'm okay, so just delete it from your sheet. I have it added to the carriage, okay? Then I'm putting a Chainmail +1 in the carriage, okay?
This is okay.
Because that's
You
extra.
have an extra one just lying
No,
around?
I have that because right now I use a breastplate and chain limbs. I got something different. Or rather, we found the Chainmail +1, but I used this instead. I know that is an item, okay? Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, I'm deleting the... Okay, I have nothing on my sheet now. Okay. That's it.
All in the card. It's all in various places.
You just
of
needed to
organization.
add the bear pelt, the warblade, and the chainmail.
Yes.
That's what he
so
was
now we
screaming
have
about.
now we have some magical items in the secret compartment. Yes?
Okay, we need to talk about, do we want our potions to be on the carriage with us? Or which potions are we leaving at home? Because we have a whole potion sheet that we have to deal
Wait, why shouldn't the potion sheet be added to the home sheet?
with. Sure, we can name that. We can add it to the in pack, or it can be in the home area.
I suggest that any potions you want to take with us, you put in your character sheet, because they don't weigh fuck
Yep,
all, really.
that's what I have,
So,
yep.
Wait, really?
Why
These
do
are
you have
heavy as...
two sets
They do weigh them
of
out.
magic chainmail? Why is there a set of magic chainmail in the off, which used to be home?
I
and
don't
then
know.
one
That
in
was
on?
Mr. Mooten. He added
So-
that, okay?
The plus, so I can explain. So the +1 chainmail, I wasn't even gonna mention this because now he's gonna act like a fucking moron for the next 10 minutes. Boy, thanks. The +1 chainmail used to be at home, but apparently somehow he magically had it on his character sheet, and he's fooling himself to thinking he was using it, which he never did.
No, no,
I'm just
listen.
gonna let it. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Your justification isn't gonna mean anything.
I'm not
to me.
justifying. I'm agreeing with you. I had written it on my character sheet, and it sounds like you wrote it down in this party sheet. So that's the same chainmail. So we can delete
Yes.
one. That's fine.
I
Okay.
deleted it off of home.
That's-
Correct.
Okay, cool. So at your
I
house,
feel like
you have
genuinely
the
are really
plus
annoyed
mace.
about this.
Yes, I am incredibly annoyed by him right now. Yes, the blessed mace is at home.
Like, all the shit that you must put up with, like the two of you playing games together all day. This is what fucking triggers you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets in these crazy moods though, where he just like goes off for 10 minutes.
I'm
of
not.
just
You're
dumb.
just. I just inventory management means a lot to me. Okay.
It's quite funny. All right.
Okay.
Married life, huh?
Anyway. Okay. Oh wait, are you adding the potions?
I didn't move it. Oh, so the potions that we don't want, we're all okay with keeping them at home then, correct?
Or well, we could just add all the potions to the home sheet, and then one at a time we'll take out the potions that we want to take with us.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay. I'm not clicking anything around the sheet. I don't
No,
know
no,
who's
I'm
doing
trying,
that.
I'm trying to click. Where is the potion list?
Okay, that's
It should be at the top right, but we can't access it anymore.
Wait, no,
I
wait.
don't know
It's
why.
not. It's not here. It's outside of that on the where you see the members in your party and roll 20.
Yeah, in the members area, I can't click potions anymore, Quib. I can do scrolls, candles, but
Ooh,
potions won't come
That's
up.
weird. Let me remove permissions and add them
No, it
back
works
in
for me.
again.
Okay, cool.
Oh, it might be that you've already clicked it and it's up somewhere else.
Oh, it could be
On your screen.
semi-transparent on your tab.
Is it?
Because if you
Let me-
double click the header on
Roll
something,
around.
it becomes mostly
Oh,
transparent.
I found it. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all of those potions we're leaving at home then.
Hey, wait. Protection from gas. I wonder if that would protect Tyrael from the candles.
We have a protection
Scroll
from gas potion?
Protection from gas scroll.
Scroll.
Oh.
So
Can
it might be
we,
awkward 'cause you wouldn't be
I
able
guess,
to cast
read
on
about that?
yourself.
Or ask Clortis or something?
Yeah, it protects you from gas attacks.
Is a
Probably
candle a
would
gas
work on
attack?
candle.
Yeah. Mist is gas.
Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah, okay. It's worth taking it, but the problem is that Tyrael would have to cast on himself, which he can't do so.
Couldn't I just
Protection
how
scroll.
long does it
Anyone
last?
can read a protection
Well, we're
scroll.
going to be in the dinner, though, aren't we?
Wait, did
Yeah,
you say
anyone
any,
can-
anyone
Oh,
can
yeah,
read a
how long
protection
does it
scroll?
last? That's a good point.
Anyone can read protection scrolls, he said, and how long does it last?
I'll look it up.
I feel
Maybe it's
the
distracted about talking
the
about
Captain
some of this
Barbo
stuff.
and the chemo fight coming on. Or what was my character's name?
I am not letting you two fucking
Kumo?
kill each other's characters.
No, I'm not
6
gonna kill
episodes in.
him.
We might have
Until
to.
the
Just in,
end.
just in real life, perhaps, not in the game.
Yeah, in real life, maybe.
All
Kuro.
right. We're
Just
talking
Kuma.
about protection
Protection from
from
gas.
gas scroll.
1d4
How long
plus 4
does it
rounds.
last?
It's not long enough.
1d4 plus 4 rounds? That's not very long at all.
It's not 5 to 8 rounds.
Actually, that's not in turns? Really?
Oh.
Wow.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Yeah, it only lasts 1d4 plus 4 rounds. That is very unusual. So 5 to 8 minutes.
Wait. Does reading a scroll break invisibility?
No,
It's not an
no,
attack.
it shouldn't do.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, wait.
Definitely not an attack.
Does reading a scroll protect you from everything a gas attack does? My next question is going to be, would reading the scroll allow me to see through the fog like it's not there?
Oh, wait. It's not going to work, right? Because it says the scroll generates a 10-foot diameter sphere of protection centered on the reader. All within the area are immune.
That's not what I want. That's where never. I don't care anything
yeah.
about the scroll anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's useful, but for not this circumstance.
Well, that explains why it's got such a low duration. You cast it
It's,
when you meet the green dragon, and
For your whole
So
party.
it's immune to its breath weapon. Yeah.
yeah,
Wait, can you
Okay.
read invisible things?
no.
So if I was invisible, wait, if I'm invisible and
You
I
have to
pick
put
up
it
a...
on the ground.
Oh,
And then it
okay.
will become visible. And
Gotcha.
You can read it and you can pick it back up.
Okay.
So do we need anything else from the city?
Wait,
I think we're done.
Okay. Do we want to take any of these potions?
I think we already took the potions that we wanted, but you can look again.
Wait, did you take any potions?
I took a healing or 2 potion, and I've already taken them off.
I've got a healing potion, and that's all.
When you say taken them off, you mean you've taken them off the secondary sheet, that potions
Yes.
sheet, right? Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of scrolls with me as well.
Okay,
Yep, I've
didn't we
taken
have
those
way more scrolls, or am I crazy?
A lot of them are on my sheet. I can.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. No, don't care. That's fine then. Okay. All right. Are we all calm now? Are we all good?
I don't know.
Yeah. we're
Are
good.
we?
Are you good?
I'm fine. I've been fine,
Yeah.
okay? I played a lot of Skyrim. I played a lot of Bethesda games, okay? Used to. Going through my inventory.
Right.
Of course.
So just to be
I
clear,
think in the
we
middle
have...
of this argument, Imric has headed down to the dock to get ready to get on the ship, and I find myself in one of the ruffian taverns on the dock.
There
Let
are...
me get. Yeah.
We have 2 magical items in our carriage, right? The Warblade and the Chainmail.
Yep.
Can we dump the bear pelt at home? I don't...
Yeah.
why
I'm
we
gonna
have
move
this.
it, or you can move it.
Okay. At home.
All right, Imric. You head down to the ruffian side of the docks
Yes.
in Bon May while your brothers are arguing about something.
I say to myself that the people down this end of town can't be as obnoxious as Tyrael and Anton right now. And I've gone down there to find a better company. So I'll head into the. Well, I'm about to go into the door, and I will like I don't know, how do I make myself look less rich? I'll sort of like pull off my cloak, throw it in my bag, like ruffle my hair up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like try and like rough up the velvet on my clothes so it's not as smooth.
Mm-hmm.
And then head in, and I'll probably still catch the glances of a few people, but I'll go in there, just order a drink, and maybe stand outside looking at the boat, waiting for the 2 of them to finally like get down here.
Okay. Yeah, you can hang out down here. Let's see if anybody takes any note of you or tries to approach you. No one recognizes you as Imric McGarry.
Okay.
Yeah, seems like it's pretty chill. You order a drink, you can sit in peace. No one harasses you.
Yeah, is there like somebody smoking pipe weed or something outside of the tavern?
Absolutely. There's a couple of old men sitting out front on some chairs, no shirts, just cut off shorts, passing a pipe back and forth between them, talking about the mermaids they've seen out at sea to whoever
I'll
will
like
listen.
go up to them and throw a silver or like hand a silver to one of them and say, "Do you guys mind if I join?"
Oh, they'll kick a seat over towards you and say, "And how many mermaids have you seen, lad?"
None yet, but I'm about to head to the sea for the first time in a while, so maybe you should give me any advice on dealing with them. Dangerous? And I'll take the pipe.
Aye. Well, they'll get you with their looks and their charms and their rounded, curvy bits, but what they won't tell you is that they'll bite your ankles off. You never trust a woman you meet at sea.
All right, no, that's fair. I'll take a puff of the pipe. Maybe I'll see some more of them after this. I'll hand the pipe back.
Okay.
Alright,
They'll
I'll just,
pass it between them.
Yeah, I don't need to talk
You
to
don't
these
need
guys
to
too much. I just wanted to find some better company.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hang out with these old blokes. They tell tall tales of the sea and meeting mermaids and sirens and sea elves and crazy other shit that technically could exist, but these guys definitely haven't seen.
Sure.
Tyrael and I are completely unfazed by what just happened. We're completely chill, and we just act like nothing happened. Because these type of arguments arise among brothers, and you know we're passionate about inventory management.
We load stuff up. I would ask. Little brother, I'm curious. Being a man of the cloak, would it be reasonable that I get sick at this party and somebody wouldn't be able to make me unsick? Is that a thing that you guys do?
I was gonna bring this up. Instead of maybe physically sick, maybe you should be mentally sick. Maybe our last few hunts haven't been going well. Maybe you're just not feeling a party. You're just upset. Something like that. Your girlfriend left you. It would be easier that way in case our guest wanted to bring over his head cleric to heal you of your illness.
Is that a thing? Can clerics just cure sick in this world?
Cure disease.
Or is that a very, very high level spell, or is that?
Third level,
Third level, which is pretty easy.
5th level caster.
My cleric can't do it, but other clerics. Yeah.
I would need a I think I'd need a better excuse than that, no? Like if we're being sent on behalf of the queen, me feeling a little bit sad.
Maybe you and your girlfriend broke up. It's enough excuse not to go to a party. Maybe you saw a lady who looked like her.
Yeah, but why would he set off in the first? Oh, I'm not there. But why would he set off in the first place to go to Cronwick if he wasn't in the mood for a party?
We were gonna make him come, but then we couldn't convince him to, entirely come to the party or something.
I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I'll think of something if people ask. Okay. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm grabbing one more potion, but yep, we're ready to go.
All right.
All
I
right.
see them coming down the docks. Ah, there they are now. I'll take the pipe out, hand it back to, like, whatever this guy's name is.
Clancy.
Clancy. Thanks
Yeah.
for the pipe, Clancy. And thanks for the advice on mermaids. If I see any, I'll stay well away.
Aye, you stay well away, but tell him old Clancy says hello.
I look down to his ankles.
He's got one peg ankle and one regular ankle.
Give him a knowing nod. And
Yeah.
hey guys, we sorted out the inventory.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
good.
I think
Think
should
should
be
be
fun.
fun.
the boat's over here. Let's go.
We'll load our carriage up onto the boat.
Yep.
Well, you didn't say you weren't bringing your carriage.
You load the carriage on the ship, and you make way
Are
for
we?
Whalers Bay.
We're being chartered. So the queen's supposed to be coming. So are we getting the queen's ship that's taking us?
No, the queen was never going to come, but
Okay.
she just passed the invitation off onto you guys. So
Yeah.
you'll just be taking a regular boat.
Chartered by the queen.
Chartered by you guys? Just chartered by you guys. She's not really involved in any of this process.
Fine.
Just handed you her invitations.
What kind of boat are we dealing with here, Neil? Is this a nice boat?
Some might
Does
even
look
call it a ship.
seaworthy? Does it look
Yes.
seaworthy?
It does look seaworthy.
Now
Even though
this
it
is
looks...
shit.
Yeah. You'll stay within sight of land pretty much the entire way. There will be a brief patch as you make a stop at Rencor. Actually, you'll be within sight of land the entire way around because you got to do a brief stop off at Rencor. And then you get to Whalers Bay.
A coastal cruise, if you will. This is a treat, brothers.
Yeah.
Eh? We
truly
get
a
to sail
treat.
around the coast, go into a prince's party. I'm looking forward to it. All the shit we've been up to the last few days, last few weeks. Been dusty. It's been dry. This will be nice, don't you think?
I'm excited for a party for one.
I am too.
Neither of you are a tad nervous if things won't go as we plan them to?
Things will go as the Lord wills. Should be fine.
The Lord, which one?
The only good one, Belthara.
Understood. You guys have your wits about you. Emmerich?
I'm at home at a party, Tyrell. Don't worry about me. It's
Okay.
exactly where I'm meant to be.
And Anton, you're not going to drink more than you think you can handle?
No, I'll be good and ready for anything. I don't have much of a position in this plan, but
We're all clear on how this will play out, yes?
Crystal clear. And you know what? We've
Here
got a
we
week and a
are.
half to talk about it. We're going to be stuck with each other on this boat for a long time.
True.
So we can go over all of the details.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
do you want to run through the plan one time?
Let's hear the final plan because I haven't heard anything since our last week, and I feel like the plan has changed somewhat.
Well, changed. We prefer the term evolved. Okay?
Oh.
Maybe mutated, but okay. plan is, okay, we will arrive at port. We will travel with our carriage through some difficult terrain, up the mountainous terrain into Cronwick. We will be brought into the Keep of the Prince, where our carriage will be stored and the three of us will be staying. I believe we're arriving one day ahead of the party, I think. We arrive on the 31st and the party's on the night of August 1st, is what I have written down, correct? Or we can check that if you want to verify that. I have that we're leaving on the 22nd, and that, yeah, okay. On the very first day that we're there, I believe Imric will be casting invisibility on Anton's little mousy friend once we're inside the keep, so that he can check for zones of clear invisibility. So basically, he'll be walking around with his little mouse, invisible. If he goes through a certain door and all of a sudden the mouse becomes visible, it would be good to know.
It's very clever.
We'll also be checking to find out where the dinner hall is on the first day as well, in as inconspicuous way as possible. Like, oh, where are we eating dinner at or whatever. That's the goal. Figure out where the dinner hall is, see if there are any clear invisibility zones between where we're sleeping and where the dinner hall is. The day of the party, I will feign some sort of illness or not feeling good. I need to step back. I'm not going to be at dinner that night. In the room, we're sleeping. Imric will walk me back to our room. When we get back there, Imric will cast invisibility on me. Imric will leave the room, and I'll leave with him secretly, because I will be invisible. While I'm invisible, I'm going to try to scale the keep and find the dinner hall. Once I find the dinner hall, well, we'll already know where it is, but like find it, like go there. I will set up the 3 candles that we need at the dinner hall already. I'll set them up on the table. Hopefully, when the servants come in to prepare the food and everything, they set up any additional lighting. They light all the candles that's needed to be lit. And then after that, everybody's brought to the dinner hall. I will be waiting outside the room. I'll be waiting to see the fog from the fog candle. As soon as I see the fog, I will enter the room, and I will begin robbing people, as many as I can, starting with the prince. Some will be sleeping, some may be awake, but the fog should give only 5 feet of vision, so they shouldn't be able to see anything anyway. I'll be invisible regardless. I'll try to steal as many rings and amulets as I can to remove suspicion from just the prince being stolen from. Obviously, I'll try to steal from some of our family members as well. Once that theft is done, I will go out to our carriage. I will stash the coin purse in our carriage's lead box ultra secret compartment. Then I will return to my room. And then everybody will wake up and we'll go from there. That is the...
Tyrael will bring up...
That's the goal.
Do you think the night before...
Holy fuck, can you hear these fucking kids,
I can hear that.
Jesus Christ.
Goddamn kids and their motorbikes.
What
Don't
the
they know
fuck?
reasonable adults are trying to play D&D at this hour?
Tyrael will bring up, do you think that the night before, instead of scaling the wall the day of, maybe you should try the night before so we can know if you can scale the wall? If you can't, it would be good to prepare plans as a group rather than you having to think on your feet at the moment. So when we're taking the rat around...
Do you have a scroll of spider climb on you?
I don't think we have one.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we have one.
Well, I think this is close enough to the plan. I think
Yeah.
everything else is going to have to react with whatever happens. So, why don't we get to Cronwick? I do believe we rolled for encounters last week, and then we sort of backtracked and whatnot, but we will get yourselves to Cronwick. This is a walled city on the Iron Ridge, the capital of the Cronwick family. Whalers Bay and Crublin are under their domain. This is where most of the iron in Drekis is mined. In fact, this is one of the greatest iron sources in all of Arcadia, iron being a sort of rare metal here. Most things are copper alloys. Iron's pretty hard to come by, but Cronwick has it in spades. You can make your way through the city on your carriage until you get to the front wall of the keep, which is, separate walled entity within the city itself. You're going to get past the wall, no problem, but I just want to bring us to it so you know what you're looking at. You'd be entering from this side. You have a nice stone wall with 2 towers, and then there's some guardhouses on the inside to house soldiers and troops, and a big open grass yard that extends out. And throughout this large grassland on the inside of the wall, you can see areas where people would train with swords and little arenas. You can see jousting paths for knights to either practice or to actually hold jousting tournaments in here. There's archery ranges. There's a small little orchard within the confines of the keep. There's a large stable and some other areas for like probably the outside servants, the people who tend to the horses and whatnot. Let's take a quick look at the stable region. This is the stable over here. It's a multi-story building with like haylofts up inside, and then these are like servants' quarters to like tend to the area and whatnot. And then we can get to your carriage will drop you off here at the keep and then loop back around to the other area. This is the front of the keep. It is a 4-story building, not counting the basement. That means 4 individual sections, not 5. And right over here is our banquet hall on the ground floor. There's an art gallery on the ground floor as well. And I guess we'll just take it one step at a time as you arrive for this party. You're arriving tonight. The party is tomorrow, I do believe. So you will arrive. You'll present your invitation to the gate guards. They will wave you on in. A servant will also see your invitation when you get to the front. Your carriage driver will hand it out, of course, allowing you guys to enter or to exit the carriage with style. And there'll be a little look of surprise on the servants here as you are the ones handing in the queen's invitation. No one's going to question it, of course, but they were... no one's expecting the McGarry family.
I wouldn't have sent word ahead of time or something. They're really super shocked.
They're a little shocked, a little surprised.
A nice surprise, I'm sure.
Yeah, the servant is well trained enough not to like look aghast, but just why? I didn't realize we were going to be gifted with the McGarry presents this evening. Splendid.
Truly is your lucky day.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say your name was?
I am Kathy.
Kathy, nice to meet you. My name's Imric. This is these are my brothers.
Please let me have some porters grab your bags for you. And she does like a clapping sound, and a couple of servants run in from within the confines of the estate. Grab your shit, and we'll take you up to the 3rd floor. On the way, you will pass the 2nd floor, where the grand ballroom is, where all the dancing and partying is going to take place. There's also a theater over here, which is more of like, not a movie theater, of course, but like musical and place theater. There are some large baths over here as well. And then we will get to the 3rd floor, which I think this floor you're probably not going to be able to see very well on. It's got dynamic lighting. How do I show you sections? I'm just going to put you on the map.
It is okay, yeah.
Here we go. You'll be coming in from this staircase over here. Can you guys see yet?
Nope, nothing yet. I can't.
A little bit.
No.
You might need to refresh.
Or
you need to zoom out.
Didn't have
right?
Oh, I can see now.
Yeah, perfect. And you guys will be quartered. Do you need 3 rooms or do you just need 1 room?
Well, assuming there are 3 beds in a room, we're not going to share a bed, of course.
Right. Well, they have rooms with multiple beds, and then they have individual rooms.
We can share.
What did they
That's
take
fine.
us to? Yeah, we can share a room.
Sure. Then you will be using this large guest room right here that has 4 beds. Just double checking everything else. Yeah. So you guys can be put in here.
Christ.
Can we see what we saw walking
This is
into there?
claustrophobic.
Yeah,
This
this might
room
actually be a
sucks.
little small for you. Maybe this only has 2 beds in it. Then one of you, who's the oldest?
I'm the oldest,
Tyrion.
of course.
Tyrael?
Is this the room that
you'll
you're going to sleep the queen in?
This room. No, the queen would probably get her own room and probably a better situation, but you guys are guests in larger
But they
numbers.
thought the queen was coming, so who's staying in the queen's room now?
Well,
bring-
it's not like the queen has a room in this guy's house, right? The
I'll
queen,
bring it up.
queen have a bedroom in your house, Nick?
So
And she comes as a,
Yeah,
where
it's
does she stay?
It's politically mandated, yeah.
I'll bring it up when we see the room. So this is the room you were going to give the queen?
Well, I believe her. I don't know the arrangements that would have been made for her ladyship. There are other rooms. Would you prefer a large single bed for the 2 of you? I thought you
Yeah.
wanted separate beds.
No.
No?
Separate beds
Same
would
bed?
be ideal, yes.
Sure.
Separate beds, please.
Well, this is separate beds.
Yes. It's a bit cramped. But,
We would prefer a larger room, is what we're trying to say. Not to take you out of house and home, but in our keep, it's a little bit bigger.
Well, things are a little smaller out here in Cronwick, I suppose, than back at the capital.
Where is Can I ask where's the dining room we'll be eating? Just curious.
The dining room will be down here, and she will show you back to the main floor, the ground floor, where you've got this banquet hall, which you'll notice is still like 10 feet off the ground, because you've got this staircase that goes up and the staircase that goes up. So like these windows are about 10 to 12 feet off the ground over here.
Can you explain guards as we're walking in?
I don't. Okay.
Are
You're
the
not really
dimensions on this
much
map to
in
scale,
the way-
Neil? Sorry.
Yes, these are to scale. The guards are mostly like on the perimeter. You know, they watch the walls. You'll see some soldiers in and around the area. It's clear that there are soldiers who sleep here. Like the private guards of the Cronwick family are definitely here. But then the like keep guards are a little bit further out. So within the confines of this place, you'll have at least one retainer knight, 4 guards on duty. Yeah, there's probably like 1 knight and 4 soldiers or like 4 armed guards that sleep in the estate itself, and then everyone else is on the perimeter.
I was mainly wondering if there were just people like standing in the way and then they would move or something. But yep, okay.
You've got like not soldier footmen, but like servant footmen. Nick knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've all got to have one of them outside the room that we have in the house
Right.
of the Queen, of course.
Yeah.
Wait, where is the sleep candle?
It's gonna be in the bag of holding.
Yeah, no, I'm holding. I have all the candles in my bag. I just don't see it listed on the sheet. Am I just not saying it?
Let me look at my inventory.
It's the midnight candle.
Oh, midnight candle. I see it. Never mind.
We've only got 3 though, right?
We have 4.
2 sleep cat. How many have we got extended though?
We got
Right,
2
yeah,
extended. 2 sleep
Bring it up.
candles extended, and then we got 1.
So I don't know if you're looking at the banquet hall, but there's 5 tables.
Yep, that's fine.
Is it though?
Yes,
We'll work it out.
it is. Wait,
Okay.
why is there no range listed on the midnight candle, or what is it?
Oh, this is the wrong fucking. Here we go. Midnight candle. Those who inhale the vapors from this oily candle must save versus spell or fall asleep for 2d6 turns. Burns for 10 rounds. Slowly fills a space. A 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube per round. Can be slowly fanned to give it direction.
Okay, that's a problem.
It might, maybe not that much of a problem.
Why is that?
The fog candle is 40-foot cube, so that will work
Yeah.
wherever it is, and then it'll just take 1 or 2 rounds for everyone to start falling asleep.
Yeah, but we only have 2 sleep candles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna put one on one of these tables, one on one of the back ones, or you
Well,
put one up here.
Well,
You're gonna have to
I'm
make
guessing the
This will be
prince is sitting up
princess
here.
table,
Yeah, so
yeah, you're gonna have
one-
to make the decision. Yeah.
So one whole area is gonna be unslept.
Yep.
No, because it's a 10-foot cube per round. So after round 2 or 3, the whole thing is going to be slept.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
It fills a 10-foot cube per round.
Yes.
So after 2 or 3 rounds, those 2 candles will fill the entire banquet hall.
So
no,
what you're
I
gonna
don't,
do
wait,
is-
wait, wait, wait. Hold on, wait. No, I don't think that's how these work. No, it doesn't continue to fill. It won't expand out past 10 feet.
That's what it sounded like.
That's how I heard it.
Wait, is it?
It will continue to create a 10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot cube of smoke every round for the 10 rounds that it burns.
Oh.
So you'll probably put one at the back, because then if people in the middle try to leave, they're gonna have to save,
Yeah.
and you'll have one at the front, so it's automatic saves.
Yeah.
And then it'll eventually fill the middle. It'll eventually go that way. Yeah.
And you can see, of course, that the prince will be seated at the head table, as will any important guests of honor, which
Like us.
I guess you guys are arriving on the Queen's invitation, and you are the McGarry family. And it might be a little awkward. They were going to let the queen sit here, but I guess... Ooh, this will be politically dicey for them.
And we're demanding bigger rooms as well.
It's all right. I'll offer to
We don't
sit
have
on
to
these
demand
tables,
bigger
it's fine.
rooms. Damn, you don't have to be fucking rude about it.
Okay.
Anton was definitely not excited about the room that he was put in, and he tried to make it known to the servant. So,
Can I just one more question about these candles? Some of the other candles did only fill like a specific cube, and they did not extend outwards, right? Like the gray candle, for instance, or that hallucination candle that we had, that purple mist one, literally stopped at a certain area, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay, but the midnight cube will continue every round.
for
Okay.
the 10
For
rounds.
10 rounds.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going
So,
to
yeah.
write that down. Okay.
Okay, so these rooms aren't up to much. Once the door's closed and we're back in our room together, I say we're talking about the banquet hall. Do we have any other plans to do tonight? The thing with the mouse, right?
Yeah, one thing that would be nice would be to cast invisibility on the mouse, and then we're gonna walk from the carriage up to the room where I'm sleeping, and then down to the banquet hall. And then
How
wait.
will you know if the mouse just gets distracted and walks away?
We're going to hold the mouse.
Yeah.
Just in our hand.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Perfect.
All right, get him out. I'll cast it.
We're gonna wait.
I-
All three of us are gonna be in my room right now. Okay.
Yep.
Our room.
Well, no, I have my separate little one bedroom room.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we have a room and then he has a room.
Problem?
I think about complaining about the single room. Nah, I'll let it go. Fine.
I tried to
yeah.
complain, brother. They didn't care.
Well, what if there's any young noble ladies here?
I can go stay in Tyrion's room. We know he doesn't get any. I jest.
All right, fair enough. I'll hold you to that, Anton. All right,
Um,
get your mouse out.
I'll bring Tennies out. Cast Speak with Animals. Hey, what's up, Tennies?
Hello.
Here's a little ribbon. We just need you to chill.
Oh, ribbon. I love ribbon.
Yep, I give him the ribbon. We're just gonna walk around with you, and you're just gonna hang out.
Okay.
And I will speak to Tyrael, or not Tyrael, sorry, to Imric. I have Nap available. If he does, we can cast it again and find out another location.
Okay.
And then I'm ready.
Do you
and-
have what did you say his name was?
Tennies, and I tell Tennies, just focus on the ribbon. Do not
Focus on the
freak out.
What?
Do you
I'm
do
talking
you have
to
his informed
animals.
consent?
Yeah, Tennies. Are you cool
you
with
make-
this?
Okay.
We're gonna make you invisible, and you're just gonna stay in my hand.
Okay.
Tell him not to attack anything, or it'll break the spell.
Don't attack anything, Tennies. Don't run anywhere. You're just gonna feel me holding you like normal, and I'm gonna grasp him like this, like normal. Let him play with the ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
I look back to Tyrell. Just... Wait, he's not looking.
Don't
was
make him
totally
look too
normal and fine.
conspicuous, okay?
All right,
Pretty
you ready?
cool.
I crack my fingers. I take out the
Excited to
The
see a
magic
spell
key.
that you've actually learned.
That's right. This is a good one too. You better get ready. Let me just work out what the material component is. An eyelash and a bit of gum arabic. Okay, so yeah, I take out my little bit of gum arabic. Anton, stay still, and I pluck an eyelash. I shove it into the gum arabic, like mold it around, and then wave my hands around a bit, like hold the gum over the mouse, like do a few passes over it, and finish the magic words, and it's gone. All right, there you go. It worked.
Your rat is now invisible.
How you feeling, Tennies?
Fine.
Good.
Okay. Now we'll take
Playtime
the
yet?
exact same
Alright.
path that I'll take. We're gonna walk down to the dinner hall. Okay. We just walk around the hall casually as though we're chatting, looking out windows. From the dinner hall, we'll walk out to our carriage. We can grab a cloak or a blanket or something maybe. And then from the carriage, we will walk back up to my room. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense to stroll the grounds of the
Yeah,
keep while
just chatting.
the prince is out on a some business out of the keep right now.
You know, I talk about look at the fine craftsmanship on the walls here. This you can see it's been inlaid with some iron from the mines here. It's very interesting.
A fine
isn't it?
dwarf must have made this.
A dwarf.
Um,
It's not about that.
When you cross this threshold right here, this front door,
Mhm.
The invisibility spell is dismissed.
Was that before we visited the banquet hall, or?
Did you? I guess I had the impression you cast this when you were outside.
Oh no, hold on. Just to be super
or
ultra
when you
clear,
were on the inside.
the three of
you
us
cast
were
it in the
in
room.
my room. We would cast it because I want to trace the exact journey that I'll take. So I will go from my room downstairs to the prince's seat at the banquet hall, and then from there outside to the carriage would be the path that we're taking.
Okay, so the path that I just put your character on, which I know Emmerich and Anton didn't quite see, but it's out of this room over here, like this.
Kind of. I can't really see it either because I don't have vision, but let me go check. Okay, I see this. My room is it in
Is
here?
this one right here?
Yeah, he was saying like this.
Yep.
Okay, I literally
This is the
can't.
path?
Okay, but yeah. So I
Oh,
walk.
'cause it's black, so you can't see it. Yeah.
So I'm walking downstairs here, and then down here. Correct. Yep.
Yep. And then we will go to this area. You'll be coming down this staircase. Then you just head over and come down this staircase.
Correct.
And then down that one, which leads you over here. And will bring you coming down from this staircase to this one over here.
We'll saunter in the banquet room.
Yeah, go to the banquet hall, no big deal. Walk up to these tables, no big deal.
Mhm.
Take a look out these windows, admire the view.
Wait,
Totally
the windows.
fine.
The windows. Is
I'll
there
put
bars on them?
Teddy's-
Is there glass in them?
Oh yeah.
There's glass on them, and these are fairly thin, small windows. They're like arched at the top and narrow on the sides with stained glass, so like metal working between. These are not windows that could be busted and climbed through by any means.
I will put Tenny's like near the window.
Yeah, the window doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah.
And then it's when you would exit through,
Here, which is where.
the side, yeah. When
Okay.
you exit out, the invisibility breaks.
So we must keep going on our walk though, so as not to arouse suspicion.
Yeah, of course.
And I'll say, so it looks like they've got invisibility purge on the main door. I wonder if we could scout a back entrance, perhaps through the kitchen, maybe something like that. Another way into the keep.
Yeah, but we
So
can't
you don't
test
have
it now for invisibility.
We
We
can.
can if Anton sleeps me.
I can nap him, and then he has another one.
Oh.
If
Would
head
we be
back
able to
the
walk
room.
back through the kitchen, or would that arouse suspicion? Would that be kind of weird for us to be walking back there?
It's weird for you guys to walk through the kitchens.
We're also a weird family.
What are we looking at right now? What is this?
Oh, this is the stable area.
Out back or?
Stable in the bottom left. Yeah.
Bottom left. Okay.
Yeah, bottom left is the stable. You will probably never need this map, but just
We'll walk
showing
to our carriage. We'll grab something out of it like normal.
Just
We'll
ruffle
go back to
through
our
a bit,
room.
yeah.
And I'll,
There is a back entrance that you'll notice, the servants' entrance. It's literally just around back.
Mhm.
And it'll take this staircase up the back side. There's also this little back entrance that just comes to the ground floor.
Mhm.
But then there's this one, which will lead you up this area, which you can still stay the servants' entrance all the way up, so nobles don't have to see your face. And then into this little side alleyway, which this is the kitchen in here.
Okay. Which we can't see,
I guess
but
you can't see, yeah.
So we can try that again then with the invisibility.
Yeah, there's a door here that leads into the servants' entrance. If
Hmm.
you were to pop your head through, you would see that's just like a stairwell with another door that leads to the kitchen right here.
Are the doors big enough for the servants' area that a rat could crawl underneath, or are they like finely fitted such that a rat wouldn't be able to go underneath the door?
How big is? I guess we got to figure out how big your rat is. How small of a gap can your rat fit in through?
I think I wanted like a. I don't know if I wanted a rat or a mouse. I wanted whatever was more common. So if mice are more common in Wicktron Rarenta, then we would have had one, or we would have had a rat. I don't know if you want me to roll size.
Roll for your rat size. I think that's okay. It seems like a rat can fit through 20 millimeters, which is 3/4 of an inch. And you want to know if the rat can slip into any of these doors, basically?
Well, could you cast invisibility in the rat and tell him to run through and meet us out back, Mr. Anton?
Yeah,
You might get lost now.
Would he get lost?
I've taught him how to play fetch. by pointing at something and telling him to go there and bring something back. I don't know if he'd know how to get to outside from where we are.
Yeah,
But maybe if I...
he's invisible, you'll just.
But I
Brad-
think I know what we could do. I'll have a piece of cheese, and I'll tell him that he needs to come and find me outside with this.
Actually, you know what? I think we're overthinking this. I think that if we're just boisterous and we're talking to each other and we just continue to walk through, we could probably stroll right on through the servants' quarters and out the back. They're not going to question us. If anything, they'd be maybe a little flattered that we'd even be back there. It's not like the area is necessarily off limits to us, I don't think. Just that you wouldn't necessarily expect to see like wealthy people back there with the servants or whatever. Also, is your life supposed to be 8?
We had a week of rest. It should be full.
Yeah, should be full by now. Yeah, it's generally considered impolite to go through the servants area because they have very little private room to themselves, and giving like their area is the little bit of privacy that they have in a life of servitude. So it's generally frowned upon to move through their areas without, good cause or
That's
to
what
interrupt
impolite.
them. But like,
Implying servants are real.
Or we're
people.
just getting lost.
right. But also, like, they're servants. You're considered a higher form of life than they are. So who really gives a shit what their feelings are?
based.
Not true.
Yeah. I recommend everyone watch Downton Abbey. It's amazing. Give you a real sense.
I cast Nap on Nick.
I fall asleep in the middle of the stable. No, we go back to the room first. All right, fine. Yeah, I'll go to sleep.
Nap him.
Okay. All right. You are slept. You wake up an hour later in the stable. Your brothers are hanging out with you, rat in hand.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Can we
You
go
ready?
back there? Yeah. Yeah. Give me a minute. I'll take out my spell book and concentrate furiously for about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Aha!
Yeah.
I've got it. All right. So, are we going back inside, and then I'll cast the spell?
Yeah, and then we'll just be talking to each other. We'll walk through the servants' quarters, and maybe if somebody sees us and gives us word, we're like, "Oh, how do we leave here? How do we get out the back or whatever?"
So, are we entering the keep through the servants' quarters and going back inside, or are we going inside, casting invisibility, and then exiting?
We're going to his room and exiting through
We're
the
going,
servants' quarters.
yep, through my room. We're exiting through the servants'
Okay.
quarters. Yes.
All right, back to the room then. Go back to the room. I open up my bag. I pull out another bit of gum Arabic. This time, I take an eyelash from Tyrael. I do the same thing. Cast the hand shapes over the mouse, and turn it invisible.
Okay. Then the party together wanders around and stumbles through the servants' entrance with an invisible rat.
Yep.
Heads down the stairs, down across the stone walkway. You can hear other voices through this door out in the grand ballroom. It sounds like some other people have arrived and are standing about chatting. You can head down to the ground floor, and actually, I guess it's that area between upstairs and downstairs, right here, where the invisibility will break again. Right as you're heading down these stairs to get to the outside point, where the door is on the stairway, which is not well defined in these maps, but there's a doorway somewhere. And
Sure,
Is this a balcony?
where on the previous map?
No, I'm showing right now. Sorry.
Sort of a balcony. Like it's walled in on the inside. There's it's more of like a raised dais where you could like give a speech to people and have some like nice backing, and it's almost like an amphitheater, but not quite.
On
It
the
does have-
previous map, was there a balcony?
Yes,
one?
there's a big balcony that looks out and over.
I'll bring that up. Well, these two are duds, so I think what you could do is you could just stay inside. You steal, or I won't even bring up this. You stay inside. We'll do this in a room, by the way, in whispered tones. You stay inside. You take the stuff. You walk out while everything's happening. Your invisibility breaks. You put the stuff in the carriage, and you just come back.
I
like
can't be
nothing
seen
happened.
leaving. It's way
Yeah.
too risky.
Is it even worth the risk of putting it in the carriage?
It's absolutely.
It
We
has to
can't
be.
have people searching for magical bags or anything. It would be the first type of thing you'd search for.
So how do we get you back in then?
I don't know. Let's go on break and we'll think about it.
Cool.
All right. We will be right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. So we are taking a look at the keep and trying to sort out how these plans are going to go. There's been some concern about windows. And we were talking about how on the lower floors, these are stained glass windows with metal iron work between them, or iron metal work between them, to hold the windows in place. The nice big pictures. On the next floor, you're going to have more of these stained glass windows all around the area. Because these are like the baths and the theater and the ballroom. So you want nice, fancy, beautiful lighting in here. But when you get to like the actual bedroom area and we take a look at your actual bedrooms, you can see that like there's just the one window in this bedroom, if you can see this room, and it's just a regular window. And same thing with this one down here. It's also just like a regular window. But these are 30 feet off the ground. So if you were to hop out these, it would be quite the plunge. Unless you want to like scale the walls.
How much is the plunge?
30 feet.
30 feet. And then what did we
to
say?
Stone floor below.
What is the damage in 2e?
3d6.
I'm trying to read the thing. Per 10 feet? Oh, no, 1d6 per 10 feet.
Yeah, so 36 total. If you make a successful tumbling check, you can cut it in half.
Unlikely to kill you.
Well, it would break
Unlikely.
invisibility, no?
No.
Does taking damage break invisibility?
Usually taking damage doesn't break invisibility, but I imagine if you were in a shocking enough situation, it might, like, possibly, depending on the context. I don't know if falling from 30 feet to the ground would break it. Probably
He's not really
not.
falling either. He's probably planning it, right?
Right, like if it's a gentle, you're hopping out the window and you know what you're doing, you're probably fine. Maybe if you were like knocked off a roof and hit your back and like had the wind knocked out of you, maybe you'd be invisible or break invisibility. It doesn't specify in the spell, but I think that's just a kind of a reasonable call. So don't roll a 1.
Okay, we don't have the best of reputations.
True.
Could we, I imagine there are a lot of people walking around this place, right?
Yeah, there are servants getting ready for the party, decorations being put up,
And like other
food
like
and
noble
wine being
people
brought
like
up.
walking around.
Not yet. The party is tomorrow, so.
Oh, has no one else arrived yet, or?
Yeah, most of the people aren't going to be staying here in the keep. They'll be staying elsewhere in town.
I have a question. Can I perform aid, the spell? I can link it if you need me to. On someone who's invisible, it just says AoE 1 creature, and then the duration is 1 round plus 1
Absolutely.
per level.
Yeah, you can cast things on invisible people without breaking invisibility.
In theory, what we could do, say you break the window upstairs and you have to go out of that with your tumbling check. I could cast aid on you. After you steal everything, you tap me on the shoulder. I immediately cast aid on you. You have 5 minutes to get upstairs, get out the window. It'll give you an extra 1d8.
Oh wait,
plus 1 or 2 HP.
to get
extra.
out, to get back in and out this window, it must be broken. There's no way to open the window.
That window can open. The one in your bedroom.
Okay, but that's really important because I'm not gonna break the
Yeah.
only broken window. It's gonna look really bad. Okay, actually, I've got a simpler idea. Let's go outside to the courtyard and just take a look at the walls.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Strolling through the
Stroll
courtyard.
outside.
What is our age difference again? I am 31. Oh, that's simple. How old are you?
I am 29.
26.
Okay. Yeah, okay, while we're outside, being like fairly loud, we're not being secretive at all. But could I kind of like tap like Anton on the arm and be like, I remember you used to be into climbing trees when I was younger before I went off to stay with my uncle. Did you ever continue with your climbing, little brother?
I'm not the most dexterous person, but I think I can make a check here and there if I need to.
Not the most dexterous person, you say. Could I bet, and I point out the window upstairs, I bet I could climb these walls and touch that window before you could.
Without a doubt, I could climb quicker than you.
I don't believe that you can. I think you've gotten fat. I think that...
I run for the wall to like start climbing.
Do it.
All
What
right,
do you
you're gonna
want?
climb this wall.
Is that the one? No, the one on...
I assumed we were gonna be out here.
yeah, the facing the
climbing up.
outside, yeah.
Okay, outside wall. All right. Your bedroom is an inside wall, though. Your bedroom would be right above this region, just so you know.
Okay, fuck it then. We'll do it right here then.
Well, then
okay.
yeah, we'll do it right here.
There wasn't like... if we come from over here, I'm just trying to... how it all ends up. Is there like a simple hallway that leads down, or is it totally disconnected if we climb up over here?
If you climb up that way, you'll end up in like someone else's bedroom.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Okay.
climb up over here.
Then we'll do it over here. Fuck it, yeah.
Okay.
As he runs,
Well,
can I run behind him? And I would like to make the same check. Yeah.
Yes.
Good
so
luck, guys. Don't die before the
What
I do
party.
not have a
you-
climbing proficiency.
you don't have a climbing proficiency.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have you make an impromptu climbing check. Not Corin.
Anton.
Tyrael, what is your climb walls?
80.
80 fucking 5.
Well, hell, make us a climb walls check.
Okay.
Please, God.
Lord Jesus, please. Or
want
Valfar, or
low,
whoever
okay.
the fuck, okay? Don't let me fuck this roll. I need 85 or lower,
Wait.
right? What?
85 or lower.
Yeah.
Wait,
I have
what?
call upon faith. Before attempting a difficult task, the priest in the cast call upon faith to aid his performance. Oh, this is only the caster. Sorry, I forgot.
You're a dumb fuck.
But I will cast this on myself, actually.
Okay.
All right. You get plus 15% on this next roll, which is going to be plus 3. So you need an 11 or lower on a d20, Mr. Mooten, with Call Upon Faith on you.
Oh my god, 11 or lower.
That's pretty good odds.
Got an 11.
Okay, climbing
well-
alongside him. I need an 85 or lower on my check, right?
Yep. On a d100.
You said on a d20, correct?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I climb it as well. He just
Yeah,
barely
that's
made
great.
he barely made his roll though, and I passed mine quite a bit more. I should reach the window quicker.
I did run before you, though.
He had a bit of a head start. You're climbing up after him. You do it more successfully, but he's sort of above you in the way. You guys can argue about who would have won if you had even starting positions.
Wait.
I think that's the...
No, we wouldn't argue. After touching the window, we would go to the bottom, and I would look to Imric. Imric! It's the man on the ground. You touched the window first.
I think you did, Cyril. Good job.
This is your one job, so I'm glad that you were able to touch the window first.
Yeah, thank you.
Good
Finally.
job, brother.
Did
Okay.
anyone see while this was happening now? Did I have to explain it to anyone?
Yeah, there's some, like, peasants way the fuck over there who are, like, doing some landscaping, who are, like, stopped and watched the nobles climb up the walls.
Okay. I don't engage many peasants. All right, come on, get back down.
I'll climb slowly down.
Yep.
All right, ego satisfied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep up with our older brother. Before you would have climbed that 10 times faster than I would. Maybe you're getting a little too old for this, Tyrael.
I think I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. Okay.
I'm surprised that you managed that, Anton, really.
Fuck off.
No, not you. I'm not surprised. you managed it,
I'm
Cyril.
surprised I managed it
Oh.
too.
I'm surprised Anton managed it. All right, should we head back inside? I am.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
we can
Pretty thirsty.
go to sleep. Yeah.
Sure. You guys
I'll
can
just-
head on inside, and a few minutes later, maybe 20 minutes later, you will be approached by a servant who knocks on your doors and calls you on out into the hallway, where you can meet the Prince of Cronwick, who has returned from his duties around town and is here to meet his honored guests. And he looks at the three of you and says, well, it's certainly a pleasure. to see you nobles here today. My
yeah.
noble friends.
I'll
brother.
walk forward and take. I imagine a knee would be appropriate for a prince, or are we nobles? Is it not like that, or how does it work?
Like, you're not within his domain, so he's not your liege lord. He's like an important person from somewhere else, so it'd be kind of like meeting the governor of Nebraska. Not
give me a
quite
handshake.
take a knee, but like, a polite bow, a handshake, maybe some sort of like sign of he's a higher rank in society than you, but you don't need to go all the way down to a knee for
Yeah,
this guy.
sure. Okay, yeah. Then I'd like kind of a quick bow or whatever, and I nod. It's like, hello, my prince. Or not my prince. Hello, prince. It's an honor to meet you. We are honored to be here tonight for the dinner tomorrow.
Well, it's an honor to host you all.
Thank you for the invite. And apologies that our aunt couldn't make it.
She does send her well wishes and regards.
Well, we are happy to receive any guest on behalf of the Queen. So please make yourself comfortable. I hope the arrangements have been to your liking.
You've got a lovely home. This is a fantastic palace.
Oh, thank you. My grandfather built it, actually. The former keep was much smaller, much more militaristic, but with all the money we have been able to produce here on the Iron Ridge, we've done quite well for ourselves. I'm actually named after my grandfather Siegfried as well.
Fantastic.
Excellent stonework. I thought it was dwarven made. That's how amazing it was.
Well, we have many a dwarf here, so they certainly pitched in. Anywho, I must clean up after my jaunt through town. I would appreciate it if you had dinner with me tonight before the grand party.
Of course.
Yeah, who else will
Lovely.
be attending?
It'll just be the six of us. You three, my wife, and my daughter.
Oh, well, we would be incredibly honored to have such a dinner, of course.
Splendid. Well, I shall see you for this evening then. And he takes his leave. He, just to tell you about who High Prince Siegfried Kronwick is. He's about 6'5", 180 pounds, so tall and very thin. Male, about 38 years old. His wife is a woman named Denna. She is like 9 years his younger. And she is also quite tall and quite thin as well. They're both like wiry people.
What was his name?
Siegfried Kronwick.
Siegfried. So their daughter's like 12 or something.
Whoa. Almost ready to
No?
be wed. In these-
No, their
in these
daughter's
times.
like 7 or 8. Yeah.
Well,
Just
we
10 more years, Imric.
Calm yourself down, Anton. Please, we are in the company of.
He didn't say that in
nobility.
front of the prince, did he? Because if he did, I'm going to
No,
turn around and
of course
smack him
not.
hard enough in the face that I'll do an attack roll for
What?
damage.
I would never.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, the
no,
prince is
Siegfried
well
was
gone by
blessed.
now.
Okay.
Well, can we at least try and enjoy tonight? Have a nice dinner.
Yeah, of course. There's no reason not to. Nothing to stress over. We can have ourselves a nice dinner. Get well fed for
Let's
the,
make
the night.
a good impression, so that to whatever extent we can, we remove ourselves from suspicion.
Sounds fine.
Okay. There will be dinner that night. It'll just be the 5 of you, 6 of you, whatever. It'll be pretty chill. Servants will arrive. You'll be eating in the main dining hall downstairs, but just, you'll all sit at one table together rather than doing an awkward split up. Things
I
are
assume
fairly
we'll tell
pleasant.
stories and
little
stuff.
awkward.
Well, why are we the only ones here?
Many of the other nobles either live in the surrounding area and have their own estate in town or nearby, or some of them will be arriving tomorrow, the day of the party, and others will be staying at inns and taverns because, the estate only has room for so many people.
Okay, gotcha.
Nice of them to invite us to stay in the keep. I make a point of thanking him for the wine. I say, on the boat trip over here, I only brought so much wine with me, and I ended up drinking the foul gin that the ship captain had made in order to keep myself
Well, you know what they say. It's hard to keep a McGarry away from his liquor.
I'll take that as a. Well, I'll take that as I'm
The
sure you meant
playful
it.
jest
Yeah,
that
good
it's
jest.
meant to be.
Yes,
Yes,
of
yes, of
course.
course. We've got. Here, let me show you to the wine cellars. He says to try and like make up for the possible rude remark. He'll take you to the 3rd floor after dinner. I'll just put you all in the hallway so you can see what's up.
What,
And
just
he
me
will
and him?
show you. Yeah, just the 2 of you after dinner. We'll walk over here. The wine cellars are this door in this hallway, if you can see.
Are we able to go in
You
there?
have to move your token.
All
Yeah,
right,
I mean, he'll walk you in and you can take a look inside. It's not much. It's just like a room with a bunch of wine in it and shit.
Sorry, I'm in the room.
No, I'm outside. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a particularly fine bottle. Do you mind?
Yeah, of course. He pops it open with you there, right there, and then. Leading out of this room is the pantry, and then the kitchen beyond, and then, of course, the stairway back down. But I think most of that is out of your sight for now. Anyway, we can head back to dinner. It's pretty chill. The daughter doesn't say very much at all. She just eats quietly. The wife makes some small talk with you guys, but is a little stiff and awkward about it. It's clear that she doesn't know too much about you, and is just making pleasantry, talking about the weather, the current political situation. It's devastating what happened to all of those poor troops over in Mystria who were burned by that red dragon. That's just awful. What a terrible way to go, being burned alive, and that sort of thing. Is there anything that you would like to accomplish during this dinner?
I don't think so. I think we're just trying to make a good impression.
Yeah, I think just like having like a general decent, yeah.
Great. Why don't one of you make me a charisma check just to see the sort of impression you can make?
I have 12. He's got the highest
I've got 12
charisma.
as well.
12 as well.
Okay, well.
I'm feeling good on this. I'll make the roll.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, is that really good or really bad?
Really,
really
good.
good.
All right.
Yeah, that's really good. Somehow you managed to pull off being like smooth and gregarious and having a good time, and despite the like slight awkwardness, you can charm the wife. The little kid giggles at your silly faces you make, and everything goes surprisingly well. The dinner ends with the Cronwick family maybe having a slightly different impression and reputation of the McGarrys. But
Beautiful
they-
Tyrael.
Dinner short and sweet. You guys can head to bed, and we can start the plans for the party.
All right.
That actually kind of sucks, but
All right. Well, the party will be that evening, just a little bit before sundown.
oh
is
wait,
when-
while we're at dinner, does he appear to be wearing everything? Like we were looking for.
is
yeah, his.
most certainly wearing his rings,
Mhm.
not his cloak.
We agree that it would be weird for him to wear his cloak in like a party setting and stuff. So
What?
Yeah.
Wait, in a party setting, it would be weird to wear a fine cloak.
they're heavy, they're hot. I thought we
Quite
said.
heavy. Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
great for
you're gonna be
dancing.
Dancing, you're not going to be wearing a cloak while you're indoors at a party, right? Like, I guess you can wear a sweatshirt at a party while you're dancing and hanging out, but if you're moving at all, it's going to get uncomfortably warm.
So the next day, we don't want to just skip right ahead to the party because Tyrael has some actions to complete.
Yeah, a lot of things to do.
What did we eat for dinner the day before?
Yeah, can you explain the candle situation as well?
Oh yeah, also
Sure.
yeah. What are the yeah? Does it look like there's a place at these tables for candles to be set up?
Absolutely. There will be candles at your tables while you eat with them, just down the middle of a table. And you'll just be seated like opposite of each other. You're fed pheasant with onions and sweet potatoes.
Marvelous.
Was there another question in there somewhere?
No, it just seems weird if the day before I'm not like sick at all.
Not only are you not sick, but you're the life of the party.
Yeah, that was a problem too. That 20 charisma roll is actually kind of weird because now he might miss me the next day. At
He's
the
gonna
party.
look for you.
What was that not in general for the impression we made as a group rather than Tyrael in particular?
What was the what?
Oh,
should
for
have
the
been the
group
charisma check.
impression rather than just like you.
Oh, sure,
Like,
sure, yeah.
Yeah, but one person scores the nat 20, and you got to give them some credit, you know?
It was a roll.
Anyone else could have made the roll. You all had the same roll. I think it's fair to say whoever makes the roll is making the best impression or the worst impression.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, Tyrell. I'll smooth it over with them tomorrow.
What are you
Tell
gonna
me you're not
say?
feeling well.
Is there anything else, or should we skip to festivities?
Skip the festivities, but I'll consult Tyrael. It should be fine. Sometimes when you have a really good night before, it reminds you of something that you don't have anymore. Maybe you are just depressed about it. I don't know.
Sure.
Right. Well, the next day, guests begin arriving quite early in the day. Drinks are placed out, bows are left out as well. Targets are set up with funny little pictures of Mistrians or Akubans on them for the guests to take archery practice at. It appears to be sort of like a long day of lawn bowling, dart throwing, riding horses around.
I want to
cocktails
win at
out
some of
early.
those.
Wine is out early. Yeah. Give me an attack roll with your bow versus this guy's attack roll. Beat
I
a
don't have a
21 to hit.
I don't have a bow. I was going for more for the gaming stuff because I have a gaming proficiency.
Wait,
Oh,
I
sure.
will have an
Make
archery
the
on this guy.
Yeah, I'd try the games if that's fine.
Give me one attack roll, Nick, with your bow. To represent your best shot at the archery cup. Oh my god.
Oh, well.
You
Oh,
make
it's initiative.
roll
No,
like-
no, that's initiative. It's initiative.
Oh, okay. Whew.
16.
Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, you don't win the archery competition, but you do pretty well. 16 is actually well above average on attack rolls. Someone else
above
will
average.
take it, but there'll be people doing
Well
that
played,
sort
sir.
of
Well
thing.
played. Well, I go up to him and shake his hand.
Well played.
What's your name?
Shake your hand. I am Lord Tulwick.
Lord Solwick. Well shot. Well shot.
Lord Tulwick would be the person who is in charge of Outlast. We're just gonna do a quick little bit more lore over here. So you noticed in Drekis, there's all these towns like Ralwick and Solwick and Cronwick and and Wick, Thron, Marenta. And that Wick suffix or prefix denotes a significant, like a principality, like one of the main ruling centers. Outlast used to be called Tulwick. The Tulwick family rules Outlast. There was a war a little while back, and they were disgraced in it, and so they had to change their city name away from like their family name. But the Tulwick family is an important family that rules sort of like this western section of Drekis, even though they've got like some shady history behind them as well. Anyway,
Well shot, my lord. I fear for the safety of the elks around Outlast if
Can-
your entire family has such good shots.
It's still like general festivities and stuff, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Early.
Can I have like a quick conversation with the brothers? Let's.
You can wave the brothers over after the archery contest, right before someone pulls out the game table and they start grabbing dice and checkers and shit.
Sorry, my lord. My brother wants a word with me. I'm sure I'll see you later tonight.
Okay. For stories to be relatively consistent, I don't know if this will ever come up. Okay. Growing up, I became fairly close friends with a lady called Tara, and we had just recently found out that she had been killed on the front lines of combat. When we went to their estate, we had found that their tomb had been looted by little fucking goblin dudes or whatever the little guys, the little dog dudes are called.
Kobolds.
Kobolds, yeah. And being in like another place with a lot of festivities is just like really bothering me, and I can't get over that, and that's like fucking my head up a little bit. The reference being this is Tara Nichols, the noble daughter that was dead, so that's like a connection to a real place. It was a place that we went. We investigated the tomb. She was dead. That's going to be my alibi for why my character is upset being in this setting. Okay, so if anybody asks, that's what's bothering me. Okay.
Okay. I'll
Alright.
put an arm around you and
Yeah.
like to console you a little bit and
Yeah. Okay.
nod solemnly.
All right.
I'm gonna get back to the games.
Okay, go for it. Okay.
Tyrell, would you like me to escort you back to our room?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll just rest for a minute. I'm feeling pretty upset. Yeah.
All right. So I'll walk with you, and I've got like my arm, sort of like a hand on your shoulder as we're walking, and I'll talk about Tara with you and say that, it's understandable. I'm sure she's in a better place with the gods now. And I'll make sure that anyone we walk past is overhearing sort of this consoling conversation that we're having.
Sure.
I'll go back to the game table that are starting to go and make a big show of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you can sit down at the gaming table. It's a little bit awkward. Someone like makes room for the Mr. McGarry that's coming in, and they'll play some cards with you. Give me a gaming check to see if you can.
19.
19. That is not quite the number we're looking for here.
Cringe.
So you'll play some games with these people, but you're one at a table of 6, so you don't end up making out too great.
It's all right.
Definitely not doing the worst, but this is a party. You should be gambling and hanging out,
Have fun.
making small talk, maybe. Is there anything you guys would like to do during daytime festivities before the ball starts this evening?
So me and Cyril head back to the room, making a show of him being upset. And once we get back in the room, I'll say to him, "All right, are you ready?"
Yeah, I believe so. Can we take one before we do this? Can you go take one final look around the dinner room? There's nothing out of the ordinary, or there's not something going on right now that would severely impact anything we're doing, right? Everything should be okay. Can I test the window up near my room? Wait, does my room itself have a window looking out? Is that how we said that it looks? It looks down at that courtyard? Yeah. The window opens and everything, right?
Yep.
Our cart is out front and yeah, okay. Yeah, can go down and check real quick as long as everything's okay. This invisibility will last how long?
24 hours.
24 hours. And I
I'll
break
talk you through I'll talk you through the specifics when I get back. All right, well, hold
okay.
on.
Wait, okay. And I can break the invisibility by making any attack?
Yeah.
Yep.
I can like punch my pillow and I'll break the invisibility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll head back down to the dining room. I check. Is there candles already set up on the table?
Yeah, in the dining room. With this early in the day, there's no candles set up right now.
Okay. But,
Yeah, they probably won't
nothing
set up the candles on the dinner table until, half an hour before they're starting to set it up.
Do all the seats look made?
The seats at the table?
Yeah, does it look like, all the seats are going to be filled, or do any of the tables look like they're not being set up for...
No, all the tables look like they're going to be filled. The seats have been dusted and cleaned, but placemats haven't been set, It's still pretty early.
Yeah, okay, so all looks more or less in order, right? As I would expect. Okay, I do just a loop around, admire some of the stonework, look at the stained glass windows, see if I can work out, if they're depicting a story or something like that. I'll walk past each one and take a look. And
there's definitely like what appears to be important moments from the history of this area. There's like a image that depicts a window that depicts the founding of Cronwick, an image that like shows what it's like inside of a mine with monsters attacking, pictures of swamps and brave soldiers fighting off monsters in them. Cool shit.
Sure. So yeah, I take a look and I'll make passing conversation with anyone else who happens to be in that before heading back upstairs.
Okay. Done?
All right, back upstairs. Okay, Tyrrell, so it lasts 24 hours. If you make any sort of attack at all, it will break the invisibility. But other than that, you could fall asleep, you'd still be invisible as long as you don't make an attack. As long as... I think that's it. I think that's pretty much the only thing that can cancel it. I went downstairs. There's no candles currently set up, but there's definitely candle holders. Looks like all the tables been set, so try and space them out as best you can.
Okay, so one candle will definitely have to go onto the princess table. Another sleep candle will have to go on a table that's closest out to the hallway, and then I'll place the fog candle on one of the tables in the middle. Then.
Yeah. What? Okay, yeah. Are all three of our candles the same color? Or not? The midnight ones like black, are they?
They're a dark midnighty blue that has
gray,
been...
I think that's our only issue, but hopefully you can... I don't know. Find a way around it. Maybe they won't notice. Okay. Are you ready? I'll make your excuses to the guests.
The only worry that I have, Emmerich, is what if when the servants come out, what if they remove the candles before placing more? It seems strange that they would do that, but they could, right?
they could. I don't know if maybe you'd be best off waiting for them to place the candles and then replacing them. Because I think that if they come to light the candles before the guests are about to sit down, they might not have time to worry about replacing them with other white candles, for example. Whereas if they've got a big bunch of candles with them and they're setting the table and they find like 3 wrong colored candles in there, they may well just take them out and put white ones in.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Second.
Yes. Okay. You need to hang around that dinner hall. When you see the servants come out and light the candles, I will have 3 candles on me. I will light all 3 of my candles, and then I just need you to make sure that you're somewhat boisterous with with Anton. You two could be talking. Make sure that people aren't like focused on the tables, and I'll just swap out candles if I need to for my lit candles. You think that would be a better idea?
And that's probably the least risk way of doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's less risky in terms of them not getting left on the table and not being lit in, but it's more risky in that somebody might see a candle being moved around.
Possibly. I should be able to do this if I'm holding a lit candle in my hand, Koibu, if I'm holding it and then I see another candle, I can literally grab one and place the other and let go within half a second. Should be pretty quick. Like if somebody's watching, they'll definitely know.
Something that you have to, the candle that you pull away. Okay, hold on. So if you were invisible, all of your shit that was with you is invisible. So if you want to switch out a candle, you will need to pick up a candle, assuming it's visible, because you won't be able to tell which candle you're digging through, and your invisible shit is yours, right? So you'll have to have it out in front of you.
Wait, he's gonna have his bag of holding. He should be able to pull out the correct.
Yeah,
one.
I think I can automatically pull out the correct one. Yeah.
So you've got your bag of holding. You can automatically pull out the correct candle. You can keep it tucked under a shirt or something if it becomes a problem. If it's if the invisibility doesn't spill over into the things in the bag of holding because it's extra dimensional space or whatever. If the candles becomes visible when you pull it out of the bag, you can hold it under your shirt. When you get to the table to switch them out, whatever candle you pick up isn't going to be invisible unless you can hide it on your person somehow. So you'll have to switch candles, blow the one out, and then tuck it into your shirt or into a pocket or into your bag of holding or something, so that it's not just a visible candle floating about in the air. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then how would you light the other candle?
I can
Or
have
just with the other candles that are lit next to it.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be swapping candles pre-being lit then.
No, we're talking about say all the candles on the table are lit. He can just take out the new one, light it on the candle next to it, and then put it in. Or take one candle out, it's on fire, light his new one, blow that out, place it.
So he'll have both candles or whatever, light them like that, swap, blow, and then put the other one in his bag of holding. If people are watching, they'll see it, but we should be able to make a distraction for the servants.
Right, because it'll be obvious when the candle on the table all of a sudden gets lifted and turned and then moves. So you're gonna need a pretty good distraction.
Yeah, so I think it might actually be better to just replace them after they're placed on the table, but before they're lit. Because you can probably find a time when no one's looking, and chances are the servants are about to serve dinner. They go and light all the candles. Oh shit, these are the wrong color. Wow, it doesn't matter.
They're still gonna light them. Fuck it.
Fuck. Okay, so
maybe we'll even go in as they're lighting it, so they're not gonna remove the candles. That'd be weird. Or we could, So replace them before they're lit. They come in to light it. Me and him show up early. They're like, oh, fuck it. We'll light it anyways. And then we move on like that. It should be okay.
Okay.
If that's cool with Tyrael.
So the day's festivities continue, and it seems by now that an excuse has been made for Tyrael.
Well, I mean, I need to cast the Invis first. So, Tyrael, you know what you're doing? Don't forget, it's going to be hard for us to communicate once the spell's cast.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, so I'm going to be invisible with my candles. I'm going to wait for them to place all the candles. After they've placed the candles, I'm going to very quickly swap a candle out. I'm going to pick a candle up, drop it in my bag of holding, swap it up with the other candle, and then I'm going to do that before they light them, right?
Yeah.
What do I do if they place the candle and light them instantly?
Then you're going to need to light the candles and...
Yeah, then you're going to need to go back
blow it out and swap it into the bag, which will be harder, but it'll have to be done.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay. The tables that I am going to do this on, do you see this? This table? First, and then this table next. Actually, can I draw that? Can I mark that on the map?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Do you want to color it?
Or you can. This table
Like
first.
1,
This table next.
2, and then number 3. Because we have 3 candles.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, can you put 1 here?
Yes. Yep.
Let me just get a ruler out to make sure. Yes. 1 here should cover everything over here.
Yep. I'm gonna delete the other one.
Yep. And then 1 on this table here, where you see where this ruler is, right here.
Yeah. The table is. That's. I think you're doing the. This
Is that the
table,
floor?
right?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is the table. That's the carpet. Yeah.
Okay.
This table here. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get the right color. Sorry. Close enough. 2. And then the third one is gonna be like a misty candle. So where's that?
The third one, the misty candle, will go here. That fills a 40-foot.
Yeah.
Smoking
this is
handle?
Gonna be, as long as it's there, that's gonna be good.
Okay. Does that look good then?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's good.
Looks good. All right, Tyrell, you ready?
Wait. Are we? We need to retrieve these candles afterwards, don't we? Or do we just leave them?
We agreed that we were gonna leave them.
We are
Yeah,
just
I think
gonna
they'll
leave
burn
them.
out before anyone will realize.
We're gonna
I
leave
can
them.
see
They're
the
probably gonna
candles.
burn out before anyone realize. It's rare enough that they're candles that no one's gonna really know where they're from. Should be fine.
If when you're invisible, Tyrell, if you come and tap me on my lower back, I'll I'll make an excuse and go up to the room or walk somewhere secluded if you want to talk to me.
Okay. Yeah. If I need to figure something out, I will tap you on the lower back. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Close your eyes.
Why?
I need an eyelash.
I remove an eyelash from myself and I hand it to you.
Okay, that's fine. Take the eyelash, get out some more of this Arabic gum, put the eyelash in the gum, roll it up, wave the gum over his head, mutter the words, and then he slowly fades into invisibility.
All right.
You're all
He is
set. I
invisible.
can't see you. I'm gonna head down. If you want to follow me or not, it's in your hands. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. I open the door and close behind me after waiting like 5 seconds or something like that. If he wanted to pass through.
Since we're the oddball family and I'm hanging out with people, I guess downstairs because my brothers took a long time. I'm gonna show some people my rat's new trick of fetch.
While he's doing that, I would like to. I can still talk to you while invisible, right, Imric? Yeah. I'll say to him. Also, just to let you know, if I've set up all 3 candles correctly, I'm going to tap you on your shoulder 3 times. Okay? On your right shoulder, I'll tap you 3 times to let you know everything is set up before I leave.
It's not an attack, right?
No.
A tap is not an attack.
All right, good. I look forward to it. I'm gonna go downstairs now and make your excuses for why you're not coming back down. Okay.
I'll grab a little piece of parchment, crumple it up into a ball, throw it, point with tennies, and have him bring it back. Isn't it the most wonderful trick you've ever seen?
A great many people are turned off by the rat. They think it's very unbecoming for a nobleman of stature such as yourself to produce a rat at a party. And these hoity-toity, stuck-up bastards, many of them turn away and find something else to do. And as you look up from the rat game, you find yourself with just one of the nearby servants who keeps rats himself.
I thought it was a good trick. I thought they'd be much impressed, but
Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. Not everyone has a taste for our fine little rodent friends.
they're very smart. I can even talk to mine.
Splendid, my lord. I think I must tend to the wine. He heads off to go check the wine bottles.
I'll put
Make sure
tennies
they're
away
full enough.
and move on.
Yeah. And
So
what sort of
I-
excuses do you make for Tyrael, and to whom
Well, I
do you
head
make
down.
them?
I want to look for
Has
someone.
someone talked to
from
us?
I want to look for someone from the main family, like someone that we spoke to last night, either his wife or the prince.
Oh, yes, you can find the wife and the prince over at an area underneath what would you call it, like a large tarp or an awning to give them some shade, sipping on some tall drinks. You will quickly recognize the person he's talking to as the Princess Solwick herself. What's her name? Stella? Stella Solwick is here with the prince. and just chatting.
I probably won't interrupt them. What did you say his wife's name was?
Dana.
Siegfried and Dana.
Yeah.
Okay. I will sort of like. I don't want to be weird about it. I'm going to wait for them maybe to finish their conversation for like 15 minutes, and if they don't, I'll go over to them.
I'll walk.
Yeah,
over
it looks
and
like they're
hang
going
out
to
with
be
you.
in deep conversation for a long time. It's a party. Everyone's going to be chatting the whole time.
Okay, so after a few minutes, then I'll head over. Is there a seat at the table?
Yeah, I mean, it's more of just like standing room under an awning near a bar that's been
Okay.
temporarily set up.
So I'll walk over and say, "Fine weather for a party, my lord."
Yes, fine weather indeed. I do believe this is Imric McGarry. I'd like you to meet Princess Sella Solwick. Princess Sella, this is Imric McGarry.
Princess Sally, you're as beautiful as the text had led me to believe. And I give her a little bow. Kiss her on the hand.
The McGarry family. Oh, I didn't think you people would be attending this event.
We're here on behest of the Queen.
I see.
She said, "You
Say,
people."
Can't trust these southerners. Siegfried, I go a bit closer to him and whisper, and not whisper, but just like speak in lower tones. She could still hear me if she wanted to. And I say, look, that's somewhat unfortunate. My brother Tyrrell, he's feeling a little bit under the weather. We've had some bad news recently about a close friend of his.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, she died fighting in the war, actually, and they were very close growing up. And I used to spend a lot of time with them when we were children at parties like this. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it was the archery, the games, maybe the keep itself. I'm not sure, but I'm afraid he's going to be waylaid at least for the next few hours. He may miss dinner. I hope that doesn't
Well, that's
cause
a
too much
real
offense.
shame. No, none taken. These are trying times for us all. I understand if the poor man can't make it. Do give him our best wishes, and we'll make sure some servants send him up some food.
I'll go to check on him when I can. If see if I can see if he's up for coming back down. Thanks for understanding.
Of course.
Princess Sala, lovely to meet you. I'll see you at dinner. I will look for one of these servants who's carrying these tall drinks that they're all drinking.
I'm
Yep.
gonna go back inside.
Take
And in this room, I'm in this room. Sorry, I'm gonna set up a little piece of cheese, like here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna show Tenny's it, and I'll say we're gonna. Well, he can't understand me right now, but I'm gonna let him know that we're gonna come back for that later. So.
Did you say over here somewhere?
Yeah, because I'm assuming. Well, let's do it like I guess over here somewhere then.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah, basically my goal is when the people are like setting the candles or whatever, my distraction is I'm gonna point and make Tenny's go and get the cheese. The servants are gonna see the rat running through. They're gonna be aghast and probably try to get him, and I'll
All right.
get him back and everything.
Perfect.
While everybody's doing this, I would kind of like to be set up like off to like the side here, just kind of like watching in. I'm waiting for servants to come by to set the tables.
Right. Well, the
Okay.
day does progress. Yeah, Nick.
Hang on. So I want to head back upstairs, and I want to try and I want to go back up to the room, and I'm going to like get a piece of paper or something, and I'll just like write on a piece of paper like, "Please knock, leave food outside," and just like lean it up against the door on the outside and leave.
Okay. That'll
Head back
do.
Down to the party.
That'll do. Okay. It looks like the day party is winding down. The evening party is winding up. Dancing begins, which is what the start. There'll be some dinner afterwards, but for now, drinks, music, people dancing about in the ballroom, string quartet forming.
What is the scope of this party? Like, how many noble people are here? It's not hundreds, right? Maybe like a couple dozen, or like a few. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like,
So in all, you're going to have about 50 guests in attendance.
Okay.
And the guests here are going to be some of the creme de la creme of Drekis. You're going to have lots of princes and princesses from these different principalities. And you're going to have some of the more important people from in and around Cronwick and Whalers Bay as well. So if there's anyone that you want to get to know, if there's any connections you want to make, if there's anyone that you want to chat to that you think might be useful one day, now is a great opportunity.
And we would have like some general recognition of like if there was like a great wizard or somebody here that we would have heard about. We don't see anybody that stands out like that, right?
You don't see any like great wizards or renowned swordsmen. There's a cleric that's been invited here, and also the court wizard, the Prince of Cronwick. Well, he's got some people around, so his mage is here. A young man named Dorian who is quite new to all of this and not particularly great. He's sort of like an apprentice and an up-and-coming wizard. He's kind of shitty at the moment.
Earlier we
the
had
captain
like
of the guard.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say earlier there was an archery contest. Did the prince take part in that?
No.
Oh, okay.
He let other people do it.
Did we when we're sitting with him? Do we have like a general sense of like how well built he is, or how powerful he is? I'm looking for a proxy
prince?
for like his level. Yeah, like does he seem like this is like a level 5? Like this guy was involved in a lot of shit, or he's like a level maybe 1 or 2. Like, maybe he's like trained a little growing up like a nobleman would, but no like actual formal combat or anything.
I mean, he's definitely been squired and knighted, and you would use an honorific of Kel if you wanted to refer to him in a combat sense. But he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't wear a weapon at his side when he walks around. Really, there's nothing that really denotes him as a fantastic combatant. He's probably fairly average for a noble, which probably around level 3, but within the range of 2 to 5. It's possible that he's actually a level 5 swordsman, but he's super chill and doesn't do it. But judging by his build and his make and his demeanor, he doesn't seem like he's much of a fighter. Probably around 3rd level.
Are people starting to notice like we're becoming? I mean, we're pretty good at fighting, right? We're level 3 right now, and then I'm a level 4 cleric. He's a wizard. Do people notice these things yet, or no?
Not really, because most nobles that are capable and have an interest will be squired and knighted and trained. So most nobles that
3?
have martial training are going to be around level 3.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be like right in that middle range of fairly average people.
Do I notice as I kind of like sit at the ends here? Any magical items that they're wearing?
Well, let's see. Where is it here? The captain of the guard is here as well. He's kind of staying not real close to the prince, but always in the same room as him. Captain of the guard's definitely got some magic shit on that might be of concern. Like he's got a magic sword. It might be possible for him to have rings or amulets or other trinkets. His armor is nice and fancy. It doesn't appear to be magical, but it's still like pretty nice. I think that's what calls out to you the most would be the captain of the guard's sword, a man named Wolfgang Steele.
Ooh.
Okay.
Any other
We'll
questions?
Let the day progress.
Yeah.
If I start like, I might excuse myself early from this to go check to see if the candles are being lit, stuff like that. Because I need to do my rat thing.
I say that we hang around in the main foyer of the 1st floor.
Yeah.
So that we're in position to keep an eye on the candles and potentially block line of sight if need be.
Yep.
And I imagine there's probably quite a few people hanging around here, so we can just make conversation with the gentry.
The gentry. Okay.
Which was the city that Cassandra is in? No, I can't see the map right now. Not very nice.
So I guess the party progresses. There is dancing. Emmerich and Anton, do you take part in these things?
I do.
I do. I try to find a lady.
Do either of you have a dancing proficiency? You don't
We've
need
etiquette.
it. Yeah, that's different.
So no.
Okay, cool. So you're average, ordinary
I was
dancers
going to
then.
take dancing, and you all taught me out of it. Well, who's laughing now, eh?
So you can dance. It's a social situation, so
We all have,
you'll probably dance with the princess and a bunch of other people, of all sorts of ranks and styles and whatnots. Continue.
We have proficiencies in etiquette. I don't know if that would cover basic ballroom dancing or something, or
It might cover like some of the basic forms and functions, what dance position would be in, but it wouldn't really give you anything more complicated than a box step.
sure.
Is there not that it really matters, but is there any attractive young noble ladies here?
Well, yes. Yes, Imric. There are many attractive young noble ladies here.
So I mean, not to get too distracted from the plan, but Imric will spend most of his time speaking to young noble ladies.
Do you have your necklace on that lets you hear people's thoughts?
Oh shit, yes I do. That's a good point.
Oh shit!
That is a good point. Okay, I shall remember from this point on to use that. I promise not to use the necklace to, like Mel Gibson in that film, What Women Want.
Oh, yeah, don't Mel Gibson.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Good point. I use the necklace for that. I say everything they want to hear.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Why don't you give me a charisma check here, Mr. Imric?
No, I'll do just that. Can I have a plus? Can I have a bonus because of the ESP amulet?
I thought you weren't Mel Gibsoning these people.
No, I changed my mind on Mel
He
Gibson.
changed his mind instantly.
Sure. Why don't you give me a check at advantage?
Oh, wow.
No, I don't need it. Look at this.
Oh my god, double 31s.
Oh, two ladies. Wow.
All right,
One
well,
for each roll.
you...
Don't worry, I can dance with you both. We've got all night.
You run into one of the Tolwick daughters. Because Lord Tolwick is here with his wife and his 3 daughters and one of his sons. And the Tolwick daughters are kind of close. I mean, they're not really close to the McGarry family, but they suffered they sort of betrayed the rest of the Wick family many years ago. And so they've always sort of occupied a slightly lower position in society than...
So we're
than their-
kindred spirits in a way.
Yeah, you're kind of kindred spirits. And these 3 daughters that are 26, 28, and 31 are kind of all in your ballpark and looking a little bit bored at the party. They're probably the youngest people here, which I guess makes you one of the youngest people here as well.
Yeah.
And
So I come over to them and say, "Oh God, check all these boomers."
boomers?
Cringe, right? Yeah, everyone here is so old. You girls, you got anything to drink, or they're serving these cocktails outside? They're fantastic.
Father says we shouldn't have too much. It makes us unladylike.
I believe that your father's distracted talking to Princess Salah of Solwick as it happens.
Well, I don't have any drinks on me. Sherry, do you? No, I don't have any things on me. Mary, do you? No, I don't have any drinks on me.
Don't worry,
And
don't worry.
Mary.
I shall go and get us some drinks, and I'll come back and I'll say, so here you go, Mary, Shelley, and
Heather.
Heather. Fantastic. My name's Imric McGarry. Nice to meet you.
The McGarry family McGarry? I don't mean to be
Yeah.
rude, but we've just heard so much about you.
Well, that makes 2 of us.
You've heard of us? Which one have you heard of?
Well, the one who started the war, unfortunately, but
They
All
look
3 of you are-
crestfallen.
far more charming than I was led to believe.
Okay.
Okay, this.
Well, you rolled a 31. We don't need to get down this
We've already
road
done
any
this
farther,
one.
Nick. This
We've
is
done this
awkward
one
enough as it
before.
is. Let's
Yeah.
move on. Yeah.
3 sisters, Nick. That's
3
Quite amazing.
sisters. Okay. Well, we get to the main event. Dancing finishes up. You've made some inroads with the sisters. It looks like Anton was sort of making some inroads with some gaming of people, but then the rat weirded people out. And then Tyrael, super sociable last night, totally reclusive today. You guys are an odd bunch, which is right what everyone expects from you. So
we said that we're gonna make sure to leave a little bit early the festivities to go and be ready for the dining area because we have to make our
Yes.
distraction.
well, for everyone has to change from dancing clothes to dining clothes as well. There is a half-hour break where everyone can go and refresh themselves to be ready for dinner.
Okay.
And I think while the NPCs and the PCs take a half-hour break to change their clothes, we will take a short break, and when we come back, We'll do it. We'll do the heist.
We'll be back.
We need at least one double cross. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tombs of Scoria. It's time for the party.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. I'm saying like okay.
Okay.
Time for the party.
So
okay.
Tyrell's been in
Okay.
this room for a while. He's gonna see when the people start lighting and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Tyrael, you'll be up in the room. You can see when the servants start to like take down the decorations from outside. When people start coming into rooms on the inside, people have brought changes of clothes, and so servants have brought chests and drawers and bureaus upstairs of probably just chests actually of clothes, so people can like use the various rooms up here as changing stations, and the servants will move stuff around in between. So you have a pretty good idea of when all of this is about to be coming down or
Okay.
going down.
Okay. Cool. I am looking for the candles.
Yeah, you can come on downstairs.
Oh no! Wait. Oh, to be clear, it might not matter, but just so I can be crystal, because I was pinging this spot earlier. I'm like standing around this area, like watching for the servants. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just
Sure.
making sure. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you've just been hanging out here watching
Yep.
then. And as everything gets started, you can come and switch out some candles.
They've set the candles up, and they're not lit yet.
Yeah, they begin to set placemats and empty glasses, silverware, napkins, all the accoutrements that you'd need for a proper ballroom dinner.
Okay.
Hot plates being put out.
Gotcha. As they do this, I would like to try to swap when nobody's paying particular attention. The way that I have this out is literally I'm holding a bag in this hand, okay? You see? The candle I'm holding in this hand, okay? Okay, so like this is the candle that I'm holding, and this is my bag, okay? So what I'd like to do is, okay, if the normal candle is here, I'm gonna reach and grab this candle, okay, and then very quickly I'm gonna lift it into the bag and place that other candle on the thing. Does that make sense? What I'm describing?
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So
Yep.
like, if
Yep.
you're watching, obviously you can tell something's going on, but like peripheral vision, it should be very hard. I'm like very quick. This is like a 50 millisecond swap. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
It
that's fine.
should be pretty fast.
Okay.
I'm going to make a check for the servants to see if anyone notices anything. Unlikely. They'd need to roll really well.
Sure.
Seems to be fine. No one draws any attention to this.
Okay.
And you're also going to have to move back and hang out in your place and keep a distance from everyone, maybe while people are moving around. So I would like you to make me a move silently check, just to see if there's ever going to be a chance that you might, like, attract attention with your footsteps.
Sure. What is
If you fail, there'll still have to be some sort of check later down the road to see if it happens. This is just like a
Sure.
safety net.
what is a move silently check? Dexterity?
It should just be... No, it's on your thief skills.
It's one you're not expecting.
Oh my god, I'm so specced into that. I don't know why,
really?
but I'm heavily specced into it.
Nice.
Please,
go.
Lord Jesus. 75 or lower. God damn it.
Easy. Come on. Oh.
Ooh, okay. So there might be a situation that arises. We'll have to play it out when it comes up.
'Kay.
But your movements are not going to be perfectly silent on these nice stone floors.
That's fine. There's a lot of movement
All right.
going on around here. Okay, fuck them. All right.
We'll cross this bridge when we come to it. if we
Sure.
come to
How
it.
long does this check carry over?
This will just be for the whole. You're walking around invisible movement
okay.
through the area.
I should have fucking refreshed to get off the Koibu seed. God damn it.
Get off the good seed. Get onto the bad seed for this roll. Yeah.
Well, people change for dinner, and then people start assembling in the banquet hall, actually in the small ballroom, milling around until someone will ring a bell that it's time for dinner, which does happen. And everyone piles into the banquet hall, everyone sits down, the candles are lit, hot food gets pulled out from a storage place, because,
Where
the
are we
kitchen's
sitting?
a couple floors up. You guys are going to be sitting at this table over here.
Wait, we're really not going to be sitting with him, even though we got a
Yeah.
natural 20?
Yeah, you guys had
Oh,
that natural
wow.
20, and you're sort of taking the queen's place here, and
Fuck
yet you guys get relegated to these seats over here.
Who's on the good table, like Salah and that?
So this is going to be the Prince of Cronwick, his wife, The husband of the princess of Ralwick will be here. He's too busy with the war stuff up in Ralwick, but he sent his wife and son in their place. And the fifth spot will be probably like the captain of the guard. We'll sit with
What
near
about
them.
the wizard? Is he here for the dinner?
Yes, the wizard's here, but he's over here at this table, and he's like,
Oh.
second level,
When we went up to
maybe third.
when we went up to a room, I cast Blessed Watchfulness on myself.
Okay.
He resists sleep spells and similar magic as if he were 4 levels or hit dice higher than his actual level, and gains +2 hit bonus to saving throws against spells or such effects that could lower his guard or force him to abandon his watch.
Great. And this is on you or on Tyrael?
It'll be on me, since I didn't
Perfect.
do it on Tyrael earlier.
All right.
The sleep candles, it's not dumb shit like the sleep spell, where like it goes through a certain amount of HP per person or something, right? That 5e spell. Okay, yeah, fuck,
Right.
I didn't even think of that. Okay, yeah, just making sure.
Are the 3 gals on my table?
Yes, the Tolwick family is here as well. They take up this side. It's the Tolwick girls towards the end, and then husband, wife, some other people around.
So
So
I
the
will go and,
Tolwick
like,
girls will be across and down.
I'm going to
from you.
switch my nameplate so I'm saying opposite the girl that I was getting. That's the best looking.
Right.
Yeah.
Which one was
Okay.
that, Heather? Or?
You can pick which of these girls is the most attractive.
I picked the youngest one.
She's
You can
12.
go ahead and assign her names.
Yeah,
but
she
was,
Jesus.
I think we said 24, 20, 26, 28, and 31, was
I
it?
think it was 24, 26, and 28. I think one of them was like Cherry, Heather, and
Sherry,
Mary.
Heather, and
Mary.
Mary.
Yeah. Sherry, since she's named after an alcohol. I'll go for her.
Ah, yes. Chatting with
Beautiful.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'll sit near them and, ask them if they like any rats.
Jesus Christ.
How do you ladies feel about mice?
I can't fucking elbow him in the side. Shut up. What are you doing?
Splendid weather we're having.
Fantastic. What a great day. We ate here last night. The food was phenomenal. Pheasant.
We have a 14 hotness on the most attractive Tolwick girl.
Oh, it's
That is
Yeah.
well above average.
well above average, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right. It's all your. Well, no, but sure. Anyway, dinner continues. Meanwhile, the two of you keep probably keeping an eye on those candles, those 3 candles. And I can see we've got one here, and this is a sleep candle.
Correct?
Yep.
These are all sleep candles, right?
Nope.
No, someone
1 and
changed
2
the
is
3. This is the mist candle.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 and 2 are sleep candles.
Sleepers,
Correct.
3 is misty candle.
Fogger, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Fogus.
All right. Well, at a certain point, the candle will burn down and then begin to sort of like the flame on the wick changes color a little bit, and the candle starts to give off a little bit of smoke, and people
Wait.
start to look up. And
To be fair, I thought we said that we went to the wax guy, and I thought we were going to get the same color burning off the candle the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
yeah, but you're going from regular burning to like a slight magical
Yeah, I
effect
guess.
momentarily while everyone's
fine.
sitting and having dinner, and
They're
everyone
not even
stops.
paying
and-
attention.
Is this part of the party? The candles, they're doing something. Are they sparklers? And everyone starts like looking at the candles and talking about it. The prince sits up and he's like, looks to his wife. Is this a surprise? The captain of the guard gets nervous because anytime anything unexpected happens, he's like, super nervous. The young wizard like leans in real close, gets up from his table, like comes on over and leans real close to the candle. And then just sort of begins to slump. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make saving throws.
Since we know that the candles are coming, can we hold our breath if we want? Mm-hmm. Because I would like to fall asleep when I want to. Not.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
we all, Mr. Mooden?
What a dream.
Maybe you should live a more wholesome life. You'd be able to sleep at night.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. You're the one who's trouble sleeping.
I didn't say I
sure.
had trouble sleeping. I was just
said it
empathizing.
I don't think it has anything to do with wholesomeness. I think it has to do with hours.
Yeah,
spent
what do
in
you
front
think?
of a
I fucking
bright
go out and like
screen
murder
vomiting
people at
information into
night?
My eyes.
hands are
know.
too stained with blood to find sleep.
It might
What's
be,
wrong with
yeah.
you? Jesus.
Roll low, Neil. Or
All right.
whatever one's bad.
Here is the young spellcaster. Failure on a saving throw. Instantly passes out, hits the table, crumbles to the ground.
Oh my.
The Prince of Cronwick passes out.
Yes.
Prince of Cronwick's wife passes out.
Can you say falls
Um,
asleep instead of passed out? Because it sounds like you're going to say passes their check, and it's making me nervous.
The husband of the Princess of Ralwick fails her check and passes out.
Thank you.
Nice.
The their son fails his check and passes out.
See ya.
The captain of the guard passes out. And so that whole table just
Good.
That's what we wanted, baby. Can we draw a line where the smoke is right now? At this table? I don't know if we should go round by round, but
yeah, it's going to be a little awkward as the smoke comes out. I will
because
try.
it's expanding, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's supposed to be music, I can't hear it either.
Oh yeah, you should be able to
I'll
hear.
refresh.
It's the ocean's theme.
Shut up.
Oh. It should be kicking in very subtly right now.
Of course.
Very subtly. Can you hear that?
Yep.
Okay. So this is the size of the candle area. Actually, it looks like the
No,
caption of the
Neil, no, it's
yeah,
bigger than that.
10 foot
10
cube.
foot.
10 foot by 10 foot by 10 foot. That's a little bit more than 10 feet wide.
I fucked
Wait,
up. We're
what?
fucked. We
Look,
fucked
this
it all
is more
up.
than
Nope,
10
we fucked
foot.
it up.
No,
We
no, no,
measured
no,
a 10 foot
look.
radius, not a 10 foot cube. I just realized it.
Wait, I thought it was a 10-foot cube, not a radius.
It's
Yeah,
a 10
he's
foot
doing a 10
cube.
foot
10
cube.
feet by 10
Inside.
feet by 10 feet.
Yeah, but Neil, is he not going to like go over to his wife to see like what's up with her and then get hit by the candle?
There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Yeah. And I guess I'm doing a circle instead of a cube, but whatever. So the first one goes off. These people start to pass out. These people over here begin to like slump and fall. And the others... oh, and there's also... What was the other candle? This is the smoker?
Mist. Yeah.
The mister. This is which...
40
This was
foot
the
cube.
double cross.
This is the gray candle. Burns for
Correct.
36 hours, fills a 40-foot cube with mist, a 10-foot cube per round. So eventually it'll fill a 40 by 40, which will definitely cover more than this area.
Sure.
Yeah, it'll like cover this entire thing after a few rounds. But the mist begins to spread out. The people begin to pass out. And someone takes up a cry and starts to back away from the table in a hurry, thinking that something weird is going on, and appropriately thinking something weird is going on here. What are the two of you doing? The two visible McGarrys.
Nothing yet. We're confused. At least I am.
Yeah, acting confused. I guess I will like stand up from the table and start to walk slowly over towards this.
Well, yeah,
pillar
because
in the
there's
center.
mist around too, so it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah,
what-
so some
what's
people
going
get
on?
up and start to make get away from the tables. Everyone pushes back from the candles, at least those that are awake. Someone calls for a guard. This guard here, the captain, clearly is just out of range of that candle. Will grab hold of the Prince of Cronwick's collar and the wife's collar and like drag them sort of.
Wait,
back
if he
to the
grabs
corner.
them that way, he has to make a check, no?
Yeah. If he
Um,
grabs the
he's
wife's
gonna-
collar,
Wait, I thought we
Yeah,
said the
yeah.
captain passed out. I thought we explicitly. rolled him.
I made all the checks and then we put the marker on the table and then I realized that his seat is outside of the area on the first round.
But if he goes in to grab them, he has to make a check.
Only if he breathes in the smoke. So I'm going to give him a wisdom check to see if maybe he wants to realizes that might be a useful thing
Yeah.
to do. 11 plus 5, 6, 7, 8 is a 19. So he just goes in to give him a grab, breathes deep of the vapors, and hits the ground. The clatter.
And Tyrael is making his move now. Yeah?
Whoa! I need more descriptions. Has the smoke begun to spread from this yet?
Smoke
Yes.
Oh, is that a reference to?
It's Dark Knight, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. It spreads out like this. These people are sort of backing off. The Tolwick family quickly retreats out and away. The lady and Sir Tolwick grab their weapons because the Tolwick family is quite martial, and take some sort of defensive stance near their daughters. The people at this end of the table back away. Those
We
that
will
weren't
stand
already
with them.
unconscious.
Yeah, I'll go over to
We'll
the
stand
table.
with them in a defensive stance.
Yep. And
I'll say-
the people
yeah.
over here are a little bit panicking. The people over here are a little bit panicking because they can't not walk into the smoke as the area slowly fills.
Can you tell me once the smoke has reached like this point? Have we gotten there yet? Do you see the ruler I've drawn?
Yeah, I see the ruler you've drawn.
Uh-huh.
So I think, is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like the second round. It's actually a little bit big for the second round, but it's close enough for our purposes. This will spread out as well. So after 2 rounds, it looks something like this. This is sort of hitting the back wall and filling up as much as it can. Yeah.
I'll
Well-
look to Imric and say,
How long is a round again, real quick?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Okay.
Imric, should I go and... I'll talk to him in a low voice, I guess. Imric, should I go and get the prince and drag him out of there?
I don't know. It seems to be whatever's causing this is coming from inside that area. You might get succumbed under it as well. I say we stay
Wait.
here and make sure the ladies are okay.
We'll protect you, ladies.
I would
I
like
give
to
a
like.
nod to the dead.
Can I approach like this area right here, and be standing here,
You
assuming
can
I'm like
walk around
yeah,
from
reasonably
behind people.
away from people? Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe like hug very close to a wall. I don't want anybody to bump into me. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Well, the smoke begins to spread. The people back out. The servants are crying. Someone calls for guards because there's something. This is too weird. We need some military force here to make sure we're not all about to be murdered.
Sure.
Servants go running in all directions. Panic ensues and fills the ballroom and the dining room.
Okay. I'm waiting for one more cloud of that smoke to spread, and then I want to run to or move to the back of this room where the swirler is, where the royal family is seated, or the prince and his friends are.
Yep. The third round, things will be. We've got like 1, 2, 3 chunks of smoke over here, which is what you can see, and then this. The other stuff is probably being blocked by this smoke. It's all getting difficult to see things.
Yep.
But the
Before I
smoke
go
is
in,
definitely spreading.
I take a very deep breath before I go in. Okay. And I should have 3 minutes, I think, of holding my breath, as long as I don't do strenuous physical activity. Yeah.
1/3 your con.
1/3 con rounded up. Yep. Okay.
Okay, here you go.
So as soon as I get back here, first target, looking for the prince. I should be able to see him pretty obviously.
Absolutely, yes.
Is he wearing his cloak or no?
No.
Okay. I will remove both of the rings on his ring finger. Or his ring fingers.
Yep. You take him up. He's got plenty of other rings on his fingers as well.
But we would understand a magical ring is typically only active when worn on the ring finger slot. The other ones could be magical, but they're not. Yeah.
But they're probably also just decorative.
Yeah. Okay. Other family members, Captain's Guard. Do I see of them wearing any rings as well?
His wife has many rings on. The captain of the guard does not have any rings on. He's got gloves over his hands.
Is it easy to just
at dinner?
slide a glove off and check?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Pretty-
Can
I
I
think
just slide his
It
glove
takes
off?
a moment to shuffle someone else's glove off.
What does a moment mean?
A few seconds, surely.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, sure. And also, I would like to just take like all the rings off the king. So 10 rings, or 8, or however many he's wearing. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 6.
6 rings. Okay. I'm gonna start writing down everything you're telling me. Okay.
Great. So 2 rings from the prince, It's going to be 6 rings from the
Six rings
prince.
from Prince.
You're going to
okay.
get 7 rings from the prince's wife. You're targeting the guard. You're removing his gloves. You will see no rings on his fingers.
That's fine.
Well, you see 1 ring on his finger, but it just looks like a regular wedding ring.
Don't care. No, I'll take that as well.
Okay. You swipe that as well.
I'm
Any
gonna,
other-
Where
at
else are you
this
going?
Any other
point-
people? Any other
Who
people
was it?
sitting at this table that I care about, or that have like expensive jewelry?
There's the husband of the princess of Ralwick who's
Yep.
here.
How many
Yep.
rings?
Like 4.
Yep, 4 rings.
And their son who's got none.
Around now, I'm gonna talk to Imric. Imric, I'm gonna go see what's going on in the further and try to get the prince out of there. And I'm gonna trudge off inside.
Do they have any amulets
brother?
or earrings on?
Yes. Yes. The queen, the Prince of Cronwick's wife has a pair of earrings, and I think everyone else at that table is a man, and they don't tend to wear earrings. So no, just that one set.
We
Okay,
don't have
I'll-
items on
Ambulance?
this, do we now?
No, you wouldn't carry your weapons to a dinner table. That'd be weird.
Is there any ceremonial
Tolbert
swords or anything
family
like
did.
that on the walls?
Yes, there are ceremonial swords somewhere on the walls that you can grab.
I will grab a sword off the wall.
Yeah, I make
Check
that
points.
loud when I say I'm gonna go. I try to make that in person, but I'm gonna go get the prince out of there and trudge in.
right.
I am gonna
You
I am gonna
breathe
take the
of the
earrings from the
vapors?
wife.
No,
also.
Okay.
not yet.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone here has been robbed of their earrings, rings, and do they have any amulets?
Yes, the husband of the princess of Ralwick has an amulet around his neck.
Okay, I'll take that as well.
All right. You swipe a bunch of shit.
Okay, once I'm done with that, moving through here, are there any other passed out nobility on either?
Not in this area. This area has got like the smoky, the misty candles, the smoky candles. These people aren't passed out. They're just like hiding, pressed against corners in a little bit of a panic. Some of them are running through the smoke and mist. Some of them have like walked forward into one of these areas and then fallen on the ground. The others are just cowering in
Okay.
fear.
And then in this smoky area now, up here where the sleep candle is, who's sleeping here? You said a wizard was sleeping? Anybody else?
Yeah, the wizard and a whole bunch of guests, nobles of all kinds.
Okay, well, understanding how much breath I have left, how many people's whose hands I could just are taking rings off?
Yeah, why don't you give me a pickpockets check, and we'll see how quickly you can go around and get some rings and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in here and I'm just gonna pull the first person I see, one person who's asleep out. So I pull one person out. I'm gonna go back in, and then I'm gonna take a big breath, and I'm gonna fall asleep,
Perfect. All right, you drag one person
making
out.
kind of a show of it that I want him to see that I am pulling someone out. I'm falling asleep inside. I want him to take my rings as well.
Right.
But yeah,
Fantastic.
Okay, so I'm making a pickpockets check.
Yeah.
I don't get advantage or anything, do I? Because you're literally sleeping.
No. Right. This is not like a real pickpockets
Okay,
check.
okay.
This is just an indicator for how good you are at taking things off of people.
Lower is better?
Lower is better.
Okay, I'm on a new seed, so this should be like a fucking 3. Fuck. Okay, 81.
Yeah, you can manage to go to these people, but there's like a little bit of panic in the room. Your adrenaline's kicking in. You can feel that your breath is maybe running shorter than you would have liked.
Okay.
You can grab a few things off of people. You'll maybe get like another 6 pieces of jewelry before you find yourself needing to get the fuck out of here.
Sure. Okay. Then after that, I would like to exit this. Who'd you stop?
what's up, what?
I don't know if I can show stuff like that on stream.
Was he able to steal a piece of my jewelry?
I need this dick off my map, Nick.
Sorry, I'll fix it.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. I would like
Did
to
Tyrael
run.
steal a piece of my jewelry for the alibi or no?
No, you're going in and out. You're not even falling asleep. I'm not stealing from you.
No, I did fall asleep. I went in,
I
took
think-
one person out, and then fell asleep.
I
again.
wouldn't have the opportunity
Yeah,
to.
I
No.
think that's what that 81 on the
No.
pickpockets check is. He runs out of air before he gets to you.
Okay. I run out here to the north and then around the corner, and then I would like to make my way to the stairs to go up to my room.
All right, you do it.
Okay. Once I'm up in my room, so you see my ruler, I think I'm over here where my window is.
Yeah,
I would like to.
I'll just bring us to that floor.
Sure. Or we don't even need to because I'm just going to open the window and I'm going to climb down. the side of the building.
Hope that
Okay.
you don't become visible.
What? No,
Hope that you don't become
I
visible.
won't. Climbing down. As I exit the window, I don't become visible, do I?
Well, they have cast invisibility wards on all sorts of places, but not on all the windows on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Those were left alone. That's one too many permanency spells for them to handle. Actually,
True.
it's like 50 too many.
Okay, hop out the window, and I would like to run to our carriage. I imagine it'd be relatively not as populated out here in the courtyard or out here.
Yeah, give me that climb check.
He already
Well,
I guess
passed
you
it.
made
he's
it.
already
You already
passed
made
it.
it over on the other side.
We
Yeah,
did,
so you
yes.
can scramble down on this side. It's more or less the same. Make your way to the carriage. You can hear the shouts and the cries and a few horns going off as soldiers are manning the walls and some other soldiers are running back to the keep itself.
When I hit my carriage, I'd like to lift the pillow, push the button or whatever, open the secret compartment in the very back, the little lead-lined box, and I will stash my purse, the coin purse that I have with all the rings in it now. I will stash it in that box,
Yep.
and
Yep.
then I
You
will.
stash it in the box.
Yep, run back to the keep. I will climb the wall as quickly as I can, make my way back up to my room, and rest in my bed.
Uh-huh.
Punch a pillow.
I'll punch a pillow. Rest in my bed.
Punch a
yeah.
pillow. Rest in your bed.
Yeah.
All right.
This whole time, those candles should be burning and expanding. as well.
The smoke does expand. What people remain in the area begin to fall asleep. What are you doing, Emmerich? You're the last one awake.
I'm ushering the Tolok family away from the smoke as it encroaches towards us until it's been a few minutes since Anton and I say, Anton? Anton! Are you still there? Calling into the smoke. I turn to Sherry. Sherry, I'm going to have to go after him. Shh, shh. And I turn around and I'll run into the smoke. Anton, where are you? And I'm like waving around for him, and I'm holding my breath, and I'll try and get to Anton, try and look for him, and
Yep.
drag him out of the smoke.
You can drag Anton out of the smoke.
And then I
The
sort of shake him awake and then like slap him across the face. Anton, wake up!
Can I wait?
No, you will not wake for a while.
I shake him. He's not waking up, and then I put like my hand fingers to his throat, and he's still breathing. He's still breathing. That's
Okay.
good. Maybe they're all going to be fine.
Within
Oh, God.
minutes, the place is swarming with soldiers. But it all appears to go pretty well. The candles burn out within, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, like that?
I think 10 minutes.
And then the smoke just begins to fade away.
the middle
guards
one
are posted up
lasts a
doors.
long time, though. But yeah.
But the danger is over. The guards kind of take over the place. The castle gets shut down. The outer walls are definitely going to be manned and watched now. You can hear church bells going off throughout the entire town. The entire town is on alert. By this point in time, even the city walls are going to be manned and blocked and guarded. And then as quickly as it started, it begins to fade and come to a gentle stop. And
So
people
I-
begin to sort of wake up, shaking their heads.
I imagine
I'll
at this
listen to
time,
the thoughts.
would
Sorry,
I have
guys.
heard? I would have heard the commotion, and I would probably come down. I would hear from upstairs, right? Everybody shouting and calling for guards.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would definitely open my door and come downstairs.
Okay. You come on downstairs.
I listen to the thoughts of the guard leading the effort near the dining hall. Does there seem to be any suspicion around the candles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Because as people are talking and asking, everyone mentions these candles start to do these things, and then people started falling over and falling asleep, and it's very clear that the candles were the source of this problem.
I went in there and I started pulling people out, but then I had to breathe and they just fell asleep immediately.
It seems that you
insane.
fell to its foul sorcery, Anton. I'm glad that you're still alive. Perhaps we should check on Tyrell. Maybe he should be down here.
Yeah, I would be
I'll look
walking down the
around.
stairs. I would have come down for sure.
Ah, there he is.
What's the meaning of this? What's been happening?
I'm not sure. It's strange. Some
Maybe
sort
a
of
sick joke. I don't know.
Have we been attacked? What's happening? Where are there guards around? Like what? What's
Yeah, there are soldiers all over the place. As people are waking up and getting pulled apart, the captain of the guard and his fellow knights have surrounded all of the like upper echelon, the Tolwick, the Solwick, the Rawlwick, and the Cronwick folks have all been surrounded. You guys have notably been sort of left out in the cold, but you're not really a ruling family, so it kind of makes sense here.
That's why we stole everything from him.
Whoa.
Yep.
Got what they deserved.
The soldiers are trying to run some semblance of an investigation. I don't know why the music isn't playing, though. You guys don't hear anything,
I
do
hear
you?
it now, yes.
Okay, nice. They are trying to run some semblance of an investigation and piece together what is happening, and they're starting to ask questions of various of guests that have arrived here. And eventually, they're going to get to you guys. It appears that they've got some sort of orderly... Separate the people, ask people what they saw, move through everything. Servants are being pulled in a different direction and being questioned. In short order, you are approached by the captain of the guard, Siegfried. He's got his weapon drawn, but just like at his side, pointed down, not in a threatening way, but he's on high alert.
Jesus, okay.
And he comes to the three of you. He looks at Tyrael and goes, "You weren't at dinner. Where were you?"
I was upstairs sleeping the entire time
"Why weren't you at dinner?"
because I didn't feel like attending dinner. Good night.
"But you came all the way out here? From the capital? A week journey and you skipped dinner?"
Is this an unfathomable series of events for you? Are you seriously not capable of comprehending that somebody might not be in the mood to attend dinner for some night?
Tyrael, there's no need to... my friend,
Kel,
he's,
you should probably talk to the prince. We talk to him about that.
I can
He's
talk
going
to
for
a
a
simple
simple
guard. What am I?
What?
Stand accused of?
Tyrael, there's no need to lose your temper. The tensions are high. I'm sorry for his reaction. That
Excuse me, little brother. You don't
going
need
for
to
a tough time.
apologize for my manner. I'm fully capable of having this conversation myself.
Please, Captain,
There has
speak
been an
to-
attempt on the Lord's life, and anyone doing anything slightly suspicious is being called into question. You're traveling a week or so to get here, only to avoid the main festivities, is highly suspect.
And I completely and totally understand your suspicion. As a man who failed to protect his prince from some simple candles, seems to me as though you'd be the most worried person here. You can ask your servant, brought food to me earlier. You can ask anyone else here. They saw Emmerich walk me up to my room.
I spoke to Siegfried myself. His Tyrael here was suffering from a personal loss, and the events of the day perhaps triggered a negative emotional response, and he had to rest for a few hours.
Me and my other brother, we attended to the Tolwick family, and I went in after to drag people out, but I only dragged one or two out, and then I succumbed to the gases. I'm sure the others can attest for my...
Yes, the Tolwick daughters did speak highly of your actions. But of course, you're a cleric. You would always do the right thing.
Bound by Felthara.
Then again, he sees your amulet and goes, "You don't have any personal problems with the Cronwick family, do you? Nothing that you would need vengeance on their behalf?"
No, sir.
"You swear upon your deity you have no cause for vengeance upon these people?"
Yeah.
He seems satisfied by that response. He still gives a Tyrael look and says as he walks away from you, "I'm not quite done with you yet," and goes to interview some other people.
Look at Tyrael.
I'm irritated. There's no reason
I'll go
to
check with
accuse
the
me.
ladies. Are you all right?
Yes.
Good.
Has anyone spoke to Siegfried? Is the Lord okay? Is he awoken?
Yes, the Lord is fine. He's shaken, but he'll be okay. He just kind of cracked his head and got a little egg on his face, literally. But yeah.
But there was no blood run, no attack. What was the meaning of this?
Quickly, rumor spreads about the thefts that have happened. After the initial chatting about, to you guys, a second round comes through, And this time it's the captain of the guard plus a few of his buddies. Wolfgang is here with his 2 companions. What the fuck are their names? Lord Silverhorn and
That name rings a bell.
a couple of soldiers. Yeah, that was from Odam, but that's
We kill
from
him?
before.
Maybe we should have.
This is
I don't remember if you killed him or not. It's possible, but
Why
he's
would we
alive.
kill
at this
him. We
point in
didn't kill
time.
people in Odam. We were good. We were investigatory. Hey, these guys should hire Voa maybe to figure out what happened.
Maybe they will. Well, I don't
I
think
think
Bo's been
Boa
formed
actually
quite
is
yet.
in Cronwick, right?
They're from Cronwick, but I think they're from like 9 months from now, 6 months from now. Yeah, Voa has not been founded yet.
We're gonna go steal Dave's sister. We're gonna start the chain of events.
All right. A little bit later, a call is made. Everyone is gathered in a small bedroom. What's his face?
Bedroom.
Not the bedroom, ballroom. The small ballroom.
Right.
I'm just full of misspeaking today. So Lord Silverhorn is here. Wolfgang is here. Wolfgang Steele. A couple of other guards are here. And they say, it has come to our attention that this assault was cover for a theft. Now, it is quite possible that whoever stole these things is going to try and smuggle these items out on you good people.
Have you checked the servants?
Unfortunately- Oh, we will be checking the servants. Unfortunately, however, we're going to have to check everyone's possessions. Not because we suspect you fine nobles of doing any thieving, but because this rapscallion, this scally, might have hidden these items within your belongings. So if you don't mind, we will have to sort through everything until this can be arranged.
As they do this, can I get a general perception? I'm very interested in what the read the room. What is the mood of the crowd upon hearing this? Are people generally receptive
Yeah.
to it, or is this incredibly invasive, or...
Give me a charisma check to read the room well. 23, yeah. You can scout out the area. People seem a little nervous, a little uncomfortable. Everyone's a bit shaken. This seems like a near-death experience, and most people are comfortable to, like, let a guard move through their possessions real quick just to see if there's any stolen jewelry.
Sure.
No one feels personally in trouble, and some people have had things stolen, so they're willing to let everyone take a look.
Sure.
And
I mean, I think we submit ourselves to it, right?
soldiers and servants will be detached to gather all those possessions, all those bags and chests that had the changing clothes, can get brought down into this ballroom and sort of be opened in front of people, but like there's a little screen that they'll take the bag behind to open it so that, you know, not everyone sees what's in it. And once the bags have been searched, the wizard Dorian will cast a detect magic upon the area to reveal anything that might be hidden within it, any bags of holding, any secret compartments, any magical items. He'll call out a few things that are magical in people's possessions, but none of them are the things that they're looking for.
What were the things he
you'll
called
see-
out? If he called them out in public.
No, he just
Okay.
you know, said, come over to Siegfried and blah, blah, blah. Take a look at this. After all of that is done, they start interviewing servants. And that's when one servant gets pulled aside. There's a servant here that everyone's having trouble accounting for. He said he came with the Ralwick group, but they don't recognize him. And now he's saying that he was hired on at the and there seems to be a person at this party who is not accounted for. A person
I
at this
read
party that
the
was not
servant's
particularly
mind.
invited.
As he's being interrogated, is he scared? Does he seem to be telling the truth?
He's fucking terrified.
Okay, I don't see anything.
He's definitely lying. He's definitely not here to, as a member of the Ralwick family. He's actually here to steal some shit. But his plan was a
Alright.
different plan, and yours went off well before his. His was going to be wait until everyone is drunk at the night, and like passing out in various rooms, and then go around and steal everyone's things.
I will, as this interrogation's happening, I'll go and shuffle up next to Dorian. Dorian. I've just cast an ESP spell on the servant here, and it seems that
ESP spell?
he was here to steal. I can't quite make out
You can
everything.
do that?
Yeah. Well, this guy is suspicious as fuck.
Hmm. He thinks to himself for a little bit. What is he thinking?
He's trying to conceal the fact that he was here to rob, and he's not actually with the Rollock family.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe you can help me run an interrogation with him so we can, get the details right.
Of course.
Okay. Let's take a look at this guy's sheet. Dorian, the second level Archmage, given this position a few weeks after his 18th birthday, when his predecessor don't need to worry about this. All right, so he is a shitty second level wizard. He'll grab one of the captain of the guard, Mr. Steele, Kel Steele, and investigate with you. He'll tell Steele what's going on, and Kel Steele will ask him, "Look here, son. We've got wizards. We've got clerics. We can read your mind. We know the truth that's happening inside. You're a thief. You're here to rob and steal from these good people." And the thief looks up at you guys, and he begins to shake his head, and the knight leans in and goes, "No, this wizard here can read your mind. He says you're here for this purpose. Admit it, and we'll leave you with your hands." And so he nods his head and goes, Yes, I'm here to steal everything. But I didn't do this one. This wasn't me, I swear to God." And the knight looks at him and goes, "You admit to being here to steal, but not to actually taking the loot? The items, the jewelry, the wealth?" And he says, "Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do it." And the guy looks back to you. The knight looks to you, Nick.
I studied the guy's
What are you going to
face.
say? Are you going to frame this man for a crime he didn't commit? You can do it. Everyone will believe you. And an innocent man will be charged with your crimes.
Hey, hold on.
man?
Innocent.
Innocent.
Innocent. Okay, listen, did you see Minority Report? All right. So he's already committed a pre-crime, all right? We're already at that level.
I'm not gonna say. I'll say he's definitely lying. There's more to this story, but I can't quite work out the details. He's smarter than he looks. He's shrouding the details. I can't quite pierce the veil.
I'm not shrouding anything, I swear to God. Here was my plan, okay? I was gonna wait till everyone got drunk. I was gonna go around, gather up everyone's stuff after when people are mostly passed out, hide it in the Ralwick suitcase, and then just pilfer it on the road on the way back. I've got a companion. There was gonna be a problem leaving the keep, and it was gonna be solved. I didn't do it. I don't have the rings. I don't have the jewelry. You people have been able to see me all night. I've been around. You can ask the other servants. There's no opportunity for me to have taken this stuff. And it's gonna, if he's telling the truth and they check with the servants, they'll be able to verify that he probably wasn't there, unless there's no reason to check with the servants.
I mean, I don't know what I could actually say to prove it though, because where would I say that he's put the stuff? I shrug and say he's definitely concealing something, but I can't say for certain whether he's telling the truth on this, or if he actually did conduct this effort.
Okay.
Ask him about the candles.
They ask him about the candles, and he shrugs and says, "I don't even know. I was with the other servants upstairs when this all happened. I wasn't even down here until afterwards."
Who placed
so they
the
will
candles?
ask the other what guards. Well, our servants did, of course.
Not this one.
No. We would use our own house servants for that, not the servants of other people visiting.
Perhaps he could have swapped them out.
They look at him. He denies any wrongdoing, and insists that the guards go talk to these specific 4 servants who he's been hanging out with most of the time. To which they will. And if you have nothing to say on the matter, they will just go ask the other servants, because there's no other information on it, and find out that sure enough he was somewhere else during this whole time and unable to really switch out anything.
How many thieves could possibly be at one party?
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to just
Good question.
outright frame him.
It's a great question. How many thieves could be at a party? So
Like
the
some
guards get
Quentin
gathered.
Tarantino movie.
I'm sorry, Dorian. I can't get to the
What
fact of the
Tarantino
matters
movie?
here. I hope that my insights were somewhat helpful.
The wintry house one. What's
yeah,
it
the
called?
wintry one. Hateful Eight.
The Hateful Eight.
They weren't like thieves, but there was like a bunch of.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. They weren't thieves and it wasn't a party. Okay. Yeah. Murderers in a snowstorm. Thieves at a party. Same. Sorry, Nick. What were you saying before we interrupted you?
I say to Dorian that, Dorian, I hope that my insights proved helpful, but I'm afraid I'm not sure how much more help I'll be able to be. I can't seem to get any more from him.
All right. Well, that's all that you can provide then. The guards will gather the servants, the people. They'll make the announcement that the loot has not been found. The treasure is missing. The entire keep will have to be searched. Every room, every compartment, everyone's personal objects. Please make yourselves comfortable. No one will be leaving the keep until everything has been searched. We'll also have to search the carriages.
Are people generally okay with this?
I mean, everyone's a little frustrated, but sure, I didn't do anything wrong. I haven't stolen anything. As long as it's servants conducting the, it's all still sort of private, it's fine.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to weigh in? I mean, you sort of prepared for this exact situation.
Yeah, so I think we're kind of good, right?
We're just.
We're
chilling.
gonna let it. We gotta let it fly.
Sometimes you have to let Jesus take the wheel.
Yep,
Drive.
true.
So,
If anything happens, we'll figure it out then.
We grab the
All
Babylon
right.
candle. We teleport back to the capital.
I wander back over to Sherry and say, looks like we'll be spending a bit more time together. And I'll take a drink.
Well, I would never would have expected to spend time with you under these circumstances. This is quite bizarre.
Exciting, in fact. Well,
I suppose.
be-
I mean, a hint of danger.
exactly. I'll be in the parlor. I intend to put this day behind me, if you wish to join me. And I'll head to the parlor with my drink and wait it out the only way I know how.
Yep.
Sherry will
Nervous and
take a
drinking.
glance at her family, who is busy talking with a guard and seeming to argue over like the purse the wife is wearing. And Sherry will slink to the parlor room after you.
Nice. Okay. Might as well make the most of the time, right?
Yep. I guess they search everything. They search the palace. They search the wagons. Let's see if they find anything in the wagons. They do find your first secret compartment, and they will ask you to open it for them because they don't know how.
Sure.
We'll open it. We'll open the
it.
first.
We'll
secret
reproduce the
compartment.
chainmail and the whatever other fucking magic item we debated was in that cart.
Yep. And they will then just move on to the next cart because they don't find your secret compartment.
Big
Okay.
brain, guys. Good job.
Always
And
have
Yes.
two. We
Oh
might even
my
get a
word.
third.
the night drags on. The investigation drags on. Nothing can be found. Everyone starts losing their shit. All like there's serious magic items have been stolen, and like wedding rings, thousands and thousands of gold has been taken from the situation.
I'm remembering that.
Uh,
Just saying. When I get my thief XP later, I just heard thousands and thousands of gold.
Yeah,
Sorry, go
yes,
ahead.
you did. Koibu smiles.
But sorry, keep going.
Walk right into that one.
Oh, when your filler text has implications and your players catch
I am
on
a
to it
level
early.
14 rogue. How did this happen? Hello, brothers.
Level 3 fighter, level 14 rogue.
Thank
Well, it's
God
good you can
only
only get
level up
one
once at a
level a
time.
session. Yeah.
That's true.
Probably included for just this reason. But the day draws on. The night draws on. It gets really late. They start putting people up in bedrooms, but there's not enough bedrooms for everyone. And
Can
they're
we
gonna
have checked
to
on the
let people-
prince at some point?
Yes, the
If possible.
prince and his guards are sort of keeping a distance from everyone else. The people are still a little concerned that this might be some sort of assassination attempt, even though it seems less and less like it. You can talk to them, but there will be soldiers present and ready to fucking murder anyone.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but you can chat.
us three, since we had such a good charisma, we'll come and say hello, wish him that thank that he's well. And yeah, just see his overall state, see if he's okay, see if he's not shaken up, his wife.
He's a little shaken. His stuff has been stolen. He's mostly embarrassed. The harm is really to his ego and to his, sense of self.
Right.
Yeah. But what are they gonna do? They can't keep everyone here forever. You're all innocent, really. And so they end up having to let you all go. They ask no one to leave town for a couple of days while they continue to search, but they have to let people go back to in rooms. There's not enough room here in the palace for everybody. So everyone gets to go back to where they belong. Everyone gets to go back to their homes, their inns. And it's just going to drag on for a couple of days until they give up because they can't find the stuff. The leading theory becomes that someone grabbed it and booked it out of the palace and over the walls before anyone could do anything, and they're somewhere in the city. And so they're going to go look for some people to help them find this stuff. The greatest wizards in Cronwick are being called to use locate object spells to find the prince's ring in particular. But that's not going to work because it's inside a lead-lined box.
And in an extra-dimensional space.
How did we
and an
rule?
Extra-dimensional space.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna retcon lawyer one thing. It's for something. If I can, or actually, it might not matter. We can just do it later. What did we rule on using find object on lead boxes? How specific must you know the dimensions of said box?
It'll just get you the closest thing that is defined as box.
But does that include a rectangular box? Does that include a massive box, a small box, a cube? Because, could we theoretically, knowing that, because we know that locate objects going to be used, that's why we have this, could we have, the lead box made, but the box is, circular? So it's like a lead circle box, kind of, or something that would avoid, a lead box?
Yeah, but that'll still go off. If you're looking for a lead box, a circular box is still a box.
Or, a cylindrical tube, a poster thing. Okay, yeah, okay, gotcha, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But they let us go, right?
They will let you go. The Cronwick is a large area. They can't search the entire thing for all the things. They try and find the objects via locate object spells, and they're not there to be found. And at a certain point, they just have to let you go because what are they going to do? Imprison high nobility for months on end over stolen jewelry?
True. Do they post a public quest to find the stolen jewelry?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice.
It becomes very public knowledge very quickly what has happened, and a description of the stolen goods is gathered, and people are hired to find this stuff.
We'll probably do it at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a description as we dole out.
In before Steven suggests that we should go away for a few days.
That we should, yeah.
We accidentally found the thief, and
I was gonna say that'd be good, but yeah, I don't think we can do that every time we steal shit because we already pulled that one time. I don't think we can do that.
This I would vote no on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
how convenient.
The hours roll on. The days roll on. Eventually, you're all dismissed. The party is a huge flop. I mean, it was going pretty well up until everyone had all their shit stolen from them.
Yeet.
Well,
the leading theory is that it was a thief who stole the stuff. The second theory is that this was a Mystrian attempt to just cause trouble and disunity in the ranks. Maybe both of them are accurate. Maybe this was someone hired or funded or equipped by the people of Mystria. Who knows? But it has certainly put all of the nobles on edge. If one of their parties can be infiltrated and their stuff stolen right out from underneath them, everyone's on guard now.
Yeah, no more parties for these nobles.
At least no more casual parties. Security is going to have to be tightened at all large social events.
Good. Welcome to 2020. That's what life is like now.
But you guys have prepared and planned for this so well that I think you just get away and can head back home.
Fucking good job.
I want to be on the boat.
Yeah.
We're on the boat.
You guys can take your carriage, get back to the boat, everything gets loaded on. Your servants are on one end of the boat, chatting about the party probably, and you guys are on another end of the boat.
There's a private boat, right? We're not having random people come on with us to go back to the capital.
You will have your own quarters, but I think it's a large enough boat to take your carriage, so they're also moving other supplies and probably other people. But you can have a private quarter for yourselves.
Is there are there any bad storms or waves or anger of the gods? I'm just kidding.
All right, wait. On the way back, I want to cast detect magic on the hall. See if we've got any additional magic items.
Can we do this like a day out, like when we're a day in sea?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, on the ship?
No,
the hall.
On the hall. All the stuff that you took.
The whole of the ship?
Hole.
Whole? I can't understand you. Speak American. On the hull?
That's what I said, man. Hall.
Whole. You motherfucker. We exclusively bully Burbongers here, okay?
Wait, what language do you speak again?
I speak the
American, baby.
You speak
American.
you speak the Queen's English, I speak God's English,
I don't
okay?
speak the Queen's English. Fuck off. Queen's English.
What
She's not my queen, mate.
Not all Americans are like this.
We don't necessarily have to do this now, right? We were just going to take this back to Clerisk, and they can all identify it for us, right?
I want to know what we got.
Yeah, but I want to know if there's any additional magic items though.
Oh, sure, okay.
Just out of curiosity.
Yes, there are the 2 magic rings that you were looking for, and then there is a 3rd magic ring in the pile as well.
Easy.
Fantastic. Looks like we got an extra one, lads.
Yes, indeed. Long piece of paper.
Did you see how they were looking at us? How they were talking about us? They kind of deserved this one, didn't they, brothers?
I don't know if anybody deserves this. I don't feel good about robbing a bunch of innocents, but it's probably necessary to ward off suspicion.
I think it feels pretty good to, give them their comeuppance.
We had to get this drink, and this is the least harm way of doing it. Let's be honest, they can all afford to lose a few gold rings.
Sure, of course, but it's not our place to steal from other nobility. Wouldn't it feel better if they actually felt greater about us because of the accomplishments and feats we'd had, rather than punishing them for some bad opinion they have about our family?
I feel a nice sense of vengeance for how they treated us to take a little bit from them.
Is that the Velthara speaking in you? What is the...
Yeah, that would be the Velthara speaking in me.
Well, think of all the lives we'll save when we kill this vampire. Any negative ill will with the gods that we've built up through this act, I'm sure we'll redeem.
I don't care about ill
We
will.
mocked my rat.
Yeah.
The women scorned. The men turned away. Pretty sure one of them even cheated at gambling.
I'm not sure you can criticize them too much for that. Rats tend not to be that welcome in noble parties. That's on.
Neither are we.
Well, I don't know. Some of them seem pretty receptive to me.
Give me a second.
Maybe it's because you were reading their thoughts.
That did
Maybe
help.
they had to be perceptive to you, almost.
I think this wasn't a complete waste of time.
You'll have to let me use that once.
Pretty useful.
Could be useful for me.
Might be the only chance you've got, yeah.
Yeah. Touch my burned face.
Oh, man, now you're making me feel bad, Anton. It's all right. Like,
No, it's fine.
Put a hand on your shoulder. Don't worry about it. You'll. Women, it's like I spent the best part of 24 hours chatting to that girl, and I didn't get so much as a kiss out of it. So, hey,
You know how nobles are.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually, could you give me another charisma check there, Nick?
Yes, I will. I'm happy to retract that statement too.
If needed.
Can I have advantage again?
No, that's all right.
30. Nailed it.
You make a very good impression in the parlor with the young Sherry Tolik, who asks you to write to her when things have calmed down a little bit.
I shall write to her. Maybe we'll visit Outlast one day.
Mm-hmm.
And we're the same age. And their family is of a higher social standing than ours, right? I know they're pariahs too. Yeah, maybe I could do better.
She was hot.
She was alright.
She was a 14 out of 16.
Whoa.
Wait, no. Is it out of 18?
It's out of
14 out of 18.
Never
Still
mind.
pretty hot though.
Average is 8 to 13. That's like, your first standard deviation. So she's one standard deviation above attractiveness.
She's as hot as I am intelligent. And she's as hot as you are wise.
Yeah.
Does that mean she has as much
Pretty-
trouble getting dressed in the morning as you have learning spells, Imric?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, to be honest.
Well, guys, you can bring all of your stuff back to Wicthron Rorenta over the roads with your carriage, your servants chatting the whole way amongst themselves about it. You can hear them out front of your wagon as you bumble over the road, hitting every little pothole along the way. I think this went well. Is there anything you want to discuss before you bring this shit to Clurtus and figure out what's going on?
No.
I don't think so. Like, this is.
Do we want to tell them that
trip.
we stole all this shit, or do we want to just bring 3 rings to them?
Well, they're going to hear what happened.
No, I think we should.
They're going to be talking to the kingdom for a while.
Okay, fuck it. We're gonna assume the kingdom is chill and they have our back, so we'll be pretty open with them.
Yeah, they've got our backs.
All right.
Well, wait. Did we tell Clurtus that we have a wish scroll?
No. We said that we were going to keep the wish scroll to us because we don't want to tell him because the kingdom might use it for some dumb shit that would backfire.
We might want to tell him when we get closer to the point.
Yeah, because I would imagine that the collective wisdom of the kingdom probably outranks what we think. They'd probably have more information, but okay.
They might also be able to just come up with a smarter way of using it in the fight against Scoria, but I think for now we can
Okay.
hold off on it.
Okay. You get brought to Clurtus some days later after you arrive back. Takes about a week or so to return. The party's there. You're held for a few days. Then there's a week of travel. You'll arrive back at the capital on the 11th of August.
I'm going to be teaching my rat how to fetch. Hold on, I'll remember the other one. To count.
Cringe, bro.
Teach the rat to count. Okay. Can do. You'll bring your items before Clurtus. By now, word has traveled. Word can travel between cities fairly quickly with spellcasters involved. And the queen will make an appearance at this meeting with Clurtus as well.
Is she
A little
pissed?
concerned. Pissed is maybe not the right word, but concerned.
Chill. Do what we had to do.
Yeah, you guys gather together. You bring the 3 rings, or do you just bring the 2 and then leave the 1 extra?
We bring
No,
all
we want all
three.
3. We want all 3 identified. Yeah, we're not hiding anything.
Great. The queen starts off as you sit down. I heard what happened in Cronwick.
It's a beautiful party, Aunt.
A
Quite
great
evening.
tragedy befell that party, as I'm sure we've all heard by now. Luckily, the 3 of us were able to come by 3 magical rings that I believe we wanted to acquire from said party, and we've presented them here to you today for identification.
Yes. Yes, you have. I am a little concerned, however, that the attitude spawned by these events will be detrimental to the operation and trust within the kingdom. I understand you've done what you needed to do, but at what cost? Distrust amongst our fellow nobles?
Well, we appreciate your concern greatly, and we obviously share in your concerns as members of said kingdom, who I need not remind you we're trying to save. Must I also remind you that you did task us with robbing a prince of his most prized magical possessions. Not too sure what else you could have expected us to do, no?
I understand this might be a difficult... The path that we are on will be difficult. It'll be fraught with problems. There will be many opportunities to cause great harm. and
Just a
it
thought,
could
my queen.
Cause great good.
Maybe one of your knights could have caught someone and recovered all the...
Mistrayan, perhaps.
Maybe a Mistrian. Maybe found all the non-magical rings that we took. I'm sure we brought them, so we'll put them out on the table.
I mean, what's done is done for here. Obviously, returning items with only a few suspiciously missing is bad. I mean, we'll try to restrict ourselves as much in the future. Perhaps for the comfort of you and ourselves and the rest of the kingdom, maybe we can run by any plans we have by Clurtus before we go and adventure out on them, to make sure that all of us are on the same page and that we need not cause any peripheral damage that can be avoided.
Wise indeed, but perhaps blaming Mistrea for these events may do something for the unity of the kingdom.
I think that is a wise idea. We can unify our people rather than dividing them. We have a few prisoners. It would be an easy thing to create a situation in which they were the thieves that have been found. If you'll hand over the ill-gotten goods, we can remedy the situation as much as possible.
Wait a second. What are we doing here? We still stole these, right?
Does he still get XP?
Yes, you still get XP.
Oh, okay. Fucking
Yeah,
take
she
that
still
shit.
stole them successfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but we're keeping the 3 magical rings, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we keep the
three
magical rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which could be easily explained as them like ferrying the magical items to their restrained commanders more quickly or whatever.
Magic rings got quickly separated from the non-magical ones, sent in 2 different directions. These ones were caught, the other ones were not. Yep. And the items will be returned in due time to their
Big
rightful-
win for the kingdom.
A
Big win.
Mystrian spy, who's actually just a regular prisoner of war, will be executed for the crimes without really having a trial or an interview or really making any sort of confession whatsoever. But since the stolen items were found, everyone believes the story on the face of it. He is killed for a crime he did not commit, and
Committed many other crimes.
I mean, he was an enemy soldier, right?
That's on the Queen, not us. We didn't say to execute him.
It's fine if she did.
Well, yeah, but what option did she have, right?
You shouldn't have to do any of this shit.
Yeah.
This is all on
This is
her,
the-
okay?
So can we get our 3rd ring identified?
You can.
The amulet
Irish
that I
ring.
stole, that amulet wasn't magical, right? From the husband? That was just another normal.
No, the amulet was not magical. It was just
So
like
it's
a
ring of protection from petrification, ring of protection from fire, and one more, right?
Yes.
There's a wish
The
ring.
one more is just a ring of protection +1.
Nice.
Yep. You're not even sure who you took this one off of, but it got pulled off of somebody in the hurry.
So I've already got 1 ring of protection.
I can
Wait,
take
you
it,
do?
or-
Yep.
Shouldn't, not to hog items or whatever, but shouldn't those go on me and Mooten because we're always frontlining? Or do you find that you're getting attacked enough that you need it?
Well, I'm the only one not wearing any armor, so it just brings my AC up to something half decent.
True.
What, your AC is 22?
Me?
Yeah.
My AC is 21.
My AC is 20. Do you want to take it, or do you want me to take it?
We both frontline about the same. You should probably take it.
Okay, I'll take it.
What is your HP again?
13.5.
Yeah.
We might level up here, though. So
It's also saving throws as well, almost more so than the AC.
The Ring of Protection gives you a bonus to saving throws?
Yeah, +1 still
Saves.
saving throws.
Holy shit.
where do I put the ring at for all this stuff?
I put it in gear.
Under
Sorry.
magical equipment.
In combat, next to save modifiers, you can put ring of protection and put 1 in the box that says all.
Okay.
And then in the AC modifiers, you can
Just one.
there's one that says magic. You can just put a 1 in there as well.
All right, equipment on person. I'm putting my ring of protection. Oh, in armor. And for that, I put it in the AC in the magic area, or no equipment?
Just put it in the. You can just put it in the magic,
Uh-huh.
and then don't leave it equipped. Just you see the other AC modifier column.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change it to a 1 there,
Got it.
and that'll propagate properly.
Amazing.
Amazing.
In fact, I'm gonna do quick modification, and we're gonna want to make sure it looks like it's equipped, but we'll just do the. There we go.
Yep.
That way, the magic is in the AC modifier, and it's properly done.
Do you want to make sure
Looks
it's
good.
done right on mine as well, Neil?
Yeah.
You ever checked it?
I'm gonna put my ring of free action because it doesn't give me a bonus. I'm just gonna put it in there, equipped, so it looks like it. Looks nice.
Yes, that's a good thing to have. Imric, armor spell is 4, and you got 2 rings. You got 6 from magic, 4 from
1
armor
ring of
spell.
protection and 1 robe of protection, and then 4 from armor.
Perfect. Yeah, but why don't we just do ring of protection +1 and robe of protection +1. There we go.
So
now we
one of
know-
you put the petrification one on, and one of the other one can have the fire one. For now.
I say one of you should take the fire resistance just in case I ever get fireball.
I can't wear it.
I'll take both. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Ring of Protection from Petrification.
Yeah.
And ring of Protection from Fire, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Or Ring of Fire Resistance, it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Fire resistance gives me half damage or no damage, or how does this work?
It's like it's like -2 from each die.
Ooh, that's even better.
Not enough to save Malachi, unfortunately.
Whoa.
Still salty over that.
Still salty.
Should have rolled better on the HP. I know. I rolled 1 already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well,
wait, let me just write these down real quick. So the Ring of Fire resistance, you said +2 on what, on like my saving throw for the against it, or what is it?
What?
You said like -2 on the die roll. Which die?
oh, so if you are the subject of a fireball spell, you would take like 66 fire damage. But the Ring of Protection, each of those d6s would be -2. So if they roll a 1 on, if all their d6s roll 1s, you take no damage. If all the d6s roll 3s, you take 1 damage from each die. If all the d6s roll 5s, you take 3 damage from each die.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
If you have 2 Ring of Fire resistances, is it -4 on the dice rolls then, or?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not sure.
the rings won't stack, which is why you want a separate source of fire protection, which is a potion of fire protection, which will give you fail your save for half, pass your save for... Fuck, what is it?
No damage.
I don't think that's it. I think I lied right there.
Whatever. But if we've got a ring and the potion, or a ring
The
and
ring
the
and-
scroll, we should mostly be able to avoid it.
Let's see. Fire resistance potion bestows upon the person drinking it magical invulnerability to all forms of normal fire. It also gives resistance to fires generated by molten lava, wall of fire, fireball, fire dragon breath, similar intense flame and heat. All damage from such fires is reduced by -2 on each die, and all saving throw if a saving throw is applicable, it's rolled at a +4 bonus. 1/2 of the potion consumed does a half bonus. So the Ring of Fire Resistance and the Potion of Fire Resistance will just be like -4 on all the die rolls. Is that it?
Yeah, sure, okay. And then Ring of Resistance from Petrification, how does that work?
Also, we want to get the wizards to cast something to make these not being able to be located.
Well, I mean, there must be multiple fire
Yeah,
resistance,
multiple.
petrification
There
resistance.
should
right?
be. Yeah, I would hope.
So it's fuck. I don't care about that.
Yeah, it's very unlikely that someone will find these things on you guys. I think the effort to conceal them on you is not really worth it, but you guys can, of course, go down that path if you want.
Couldn't Cletus just get someone to... I don't know if there's like a spell that makes it not being able to be located or something.
It would be temporary. You'd have to like cast it every 8 hours or whatever.
Never mind. Then.
Yeah. Protection from petrification. The Ring of Protection from Petrification just means you can't be petrified by a petrification spell or gaze attack. So basilisks, medusas, gorgons, flesh to stone, immune to all of them.
Cool.
As long as you're wearing it.
Nice.
And yeah, I believe that's all, folks.
I think, yeah, we're going to give you some stuff. I just want to double check some potions here.
Do rings have negligible weight, right?
Yeah, negligible. I think the Potion of Fire Resistance we're going to go is you make your save at +4 and you take half damage just from any fire source. From any magical fire source, you take half damage.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so congratulations on our party. You set this up so fucking well. You weren't even remotely challenged by this thieving, this encounter. I guess the right way to say that is your challenge was the prep.
True.
True.
We destroyed this. And we shall be rewarded with at least 300 FP
Wow.
to fighter.
Wow.
Let's hope so. Where is our experience table?
Oh, I would argue for good ideas in our prep session that we had. I would say we all had really good ones. So maybe, everybody
Yeah.
gets one of those.
All right. Whose idea was it to have the double secret carriage?
Pretty
Was that
sure.
a Destiny's?
That was my
Yeah.
idea.
That was your idea?
I've watched a
Take
lot of Death Note.
Take 500 experience split between your two classes for that.
God damn.
Nice.
Mooten, you said you had a bunch of clever ideas for the carriage stuff. Just throw out some clever ideas that you had.
For the carriage stuff.
Oh, no, for the heist stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the heist stuff. I think like having the candles like situated kind of where they were, like in each table was one. Having the rat, the invisibility spell. I think that was Nick's.
Oh.
To give that to him.
Nick, take 400 for that. That was good.
Thank you.
The candle positioning and swapping and everything.
Yeah.
That's you, Mooten?
I think so. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, why don't you grab 300? Any other great ideas that you guys had for this section?
My rogue experience is multiplied by 10%, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The thought to extend the candles to put a timer on them in a world with no timers.
Whose candle extender idea was that?
Hell, that was mine, 100%.
Stevens? That's a pretty clever idea. Why don't you take 300 for that?
That was a good idea.
Going into smoke and acting innocent. Practicing the climbing. I had brought that up.
Very nice. Yeah. Mooten, why don't you take another 300 for your bravery of plunging into the smoke and trying to rescue people and then like passing out in the process. And pre-climbing walls. Love it. Love it. Okay. No combat XP because you didn't actually fight anything.
I
but
punched
we will
a pillow.
Get quest XP here.
Oh, okay.
The pillow wasn't going to fight back though.
Okay.
I think for this quest XP, it's going to be 1,000 divided between the three of you. So that's going to be, we'll call it 350 each for quest XP divided between your classes.
Didn't cast any spells, didn't defeat any
Yeah.
enemies.
We didn't really have any spells cast.
You casted 2 invisibilities.
Yes.
Oh, I did cast 2.
Well,
invisible.
3.
No,
actually.
3 actually. Yeah.
3? Yeah, why don't you take 3 invisibility spells? That should be 600, I believe. No, 300.
No, 300. Yeah.
Yeah. The cleric, I think
did a
this time
nap.
around, cleric is going to get a low. Yeah, 1 nap spell. So
I
that's
did a nap, a speak with animals, if you'll count it, talking to tennies, but probably not.
Yeah,
and I
that's-
also did call up or blessed watchfulness. But I'll just even take the
You
nap.
didn't really use that. Like you
Yeah,
cast
no.
upon yourself and then you just succumb to the thing voluntarily. So we'll do the nap one. I think that's 200 total. It's a 2nd level spell.
Yep.
And then the rogue.
I did
Where's
one
that?
climbing
100, I think.
climb walls check that I passed. I don't get any
Yes.
experience for skills that I use that failed, right?
Right, but you can use the 200. You get 200 for climbing with your rogue.
Okay.
And then you gained about 3,000 GP worth of treasure, which comes out to about 6,000 XP. With your 10% bonus is 6,600. So that will get you pretty high leveled as a rogue, I believe.
Well, it'll level me up, yeah.
You can level up and then go to 1 XP away from the next one.
What is
Wow.
your rogue XP?
I'll have 15,588 XP. The next level is like 20,000.
Halfway between.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect.
The worst feeling is like leveling up almost twice and then having to waste a bunch of experience.
See, this is the kind of shit I like about 2E, because like rogues are kind of a shitty class, but then look how fast he's leveling up compared to everyone else. So even though his like base attack bonus goes up really slow
Mhm.
and his HP is low, he's still gonna have more HP and probably just as much as the attack roll as a fighter.
Maybe, yeah.
I leveled up fighter.
Excellent.
Oh,
What level levels up? What experience levels up fighter?
8,000.
Oh, okay, I did as well.
Excellent.
You
Nick?
must have as well, right, Emmerich? Or you must be close?
I need like 90 XP.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I think of another clever idea?
Oh, yes, you have one. Do you remember? Did you say it? The
What?
ESP amulet.
Oh, the ESPN.
To read people's
that's
thoughts
just
and...
using the tool that you have before you. That's not particularly
That was my idea.
Seems
Fuck
like
off.
pretty fucking smart to me.
to use the ESP medallion.
Yeah.
Okay, the ESP medallion was smart.
Idea for using your sword against an enemy.
He also gave me the idea of tapping his back if something was wrong to go upstairs and talk to him again. That was very crucial. What if something would have fucked up and I needed to communicate? It would have been
That's
fucked.
worth 180 XP. I also made.
He literally wooed a daughter into wanting to message him now. Or role-playing XP.
Went
Like,
upstairs.
bitch.
He went upstairs. He put paper outside my door so that the servants wouldn't put
That
the
was
food
a good
in.
idea, actually.
Uh-huh.
That's a good idea.
The paper outside the door, Kobe. That was a
Like
good one.
bringing a party together, other than letting them argue for XP for each other. The greatest unifying event among
Isn't
us.
that great?
I think we're gonna leave it at here. I think this is good.
Such a fucker.
I know, Nick. I'm the worst.
Damn, we just got all sorts of level ups, and you're just fucking left in the dust.
I know. It's alright, at least I've got a lot of spells. Oh, wait a minute.
You'll get a fireball spell soon.
Oh, will I?
Well, you have to actually learn it, right?
Yeah, learn it.
I mean, you'll have to learn it. Yeah.
What do we roll then?
So for your fighter, you roll d10 and divide by 2. For your thief, you roll d8 divided by 2. So 2 more points for Lucas.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he rolled poorly.
Unbelievable. All right, roll one
Even you
d10.
roll d10 and a d8, and we'll divide them by 2.
Okay, come on. Good rolls, please. 1d10 divided by 2.
Ooh, 0.5.
Natural 1, nice. I've been fucking all my rolls up today. And then a 1d8 divided by 2?
Yep. Oh!
Oh, whatever.
That's rough.
We're average people. That's the whole point of this shit-ass fucking bullshit-ass seed that we're on, right?
Mr. Mooton's 2 HP is not looking so bad, is it?
Do we get anything new to hit at level 4 or anything for the?
Level 4 fighter gives you another +1 to hit. So on your combat tab, you can change that from level to a 3.
Got it.
Wait, that from level
Both
to a
of you?
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the hit adjust the red box. Yeah.
Gotcha.
What is from enchant -1?
The ANC is encumbrance. That's because you're
Oh.
mediumly encumbered, so you have a penalty of 1 to combat rolls. To attack. However, you will get better saves as a fighter at 3rd level. No, this is 4th level. You got better saves at 3rd level, so you've already taken that into account. What level rogue are you now? 4?
Should be, yeah.
Let's
So I think
see
I get
if
30
rogue-
more points to put into my shit, 15 between 2.
Yes, sir. And rogue get new saves at 5th level, so next level you'll get new saves.
Do I,
You're still a 3rd level
It
wizard?
should be. Yeah, I'm still 3rd level wizard, yeah.
What were you going to say about Tyrael?
Isn't he like 6th level rogue now?
what? No.
Or 5th level? He's already 5th level rogue, right?
Aren't I 4th
level?
or 5th? What am I?
Well, how much thief XP do you have?
Oh, I'm 5th. I should be 5th level now.
Yeah.
15,000 XP.
Well, then you do maybe get some new saves. Let's see. Your paralyzation, poison, and death can go down to 12. Your rod, staves, and wands can go down to 12. Your petrification and polymorph goes to 11.
Okay.
Your breath weapon goes to 15, and your spell save goes to 13. Wow, you get better saves across the board.
Sounds awesome. And then how do saves work again? Do I just roll a 1d20 and I need to get less than that?
Equal to or above.
Equal to or higher.
Yeah.
Equal to or higher?
Yeah.
So Neil,
Okay.
on my saving throws, it says my spell slave is 12. Is that including the 2 from the ring and the robe or not?
No. These
So
two
if I
tables
roll-
interact, so you'll have to remember to pull
Okay, so I'll
the.
remember that I've
two.
got +2. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for things that I need, what do you think are the most important things? I think that my open locks needs to get leveled.
Yeah. Well, he is knock now.
What does that
Sure.
mean?
That means he can
Knock
open
and
any
unlock.
door at any time as long as he has the spell memorized.
Yeah, but that means he can bypass one lock essentially, unless he's prepped for like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I think either you move silently or the lock. What else do you have? The traps aren't that needed.
Move silently is definitely a good one.
Move silently is a good one.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
I can only
That's
put
all
15
the-
points in one thing at any point in time, right?
Yeah,
So
but you could do like 5, 5, 5, 5.
Yeah.
You know, you can do.
okay, so open locks will go up to. I'll do open locks and move silently.
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Open silently is gonna be better than climb walls.
You're already at 85 though, right?
Yep, I
Open
still.
silently? You mean move silently?
Yeah, what did I say? Move silently. Yeah, what did I say?
Open silently.
Yeah, open my footsteps against the ground. I don't know. Okay, all right, yeah, move silently.
Plus, also, don't you get like a bonus if you take your armor off or something like that if you're climbing? Or do you just get a negative if you wear
I think it's just a negative if you wear armor.
No, when you're not wearing armor, you get +10 to move silently. It's already countered and factored in here.
No, I was talking about climbing. I just mean like if you're already at 85 climbing,
Okay.
you know, you're gonna be able to climb most walls, especially if you bring like pittons or something like that.
Okay, yeah, move silent. I put my other 15 then into that.
Sweet.
Have you assigned all of your points?
I haven't with Thief yet.
Excellent. Mr. Cleric. No, you just leveled up in Fighter.
Yeah, just Fighter.
Fourth level Fighter. Okay. 5th level Rogue gets nothing. Yep, we should be good here. So congratulations, everybody, on today's highly successful session. Also, one of the fewest number of dice rolls that we've made for a full session in a very long time. Next week, not next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, probably, when we come back to game, because I'm going to be out for the next 2 weeks, probably, we will get another quest, another location of magic loot that you guys are going to go make yours so you can take down Scoria.
So is the plan not to go fight the vampire next?
I thought the plan was to go and get the one great fighter's tomb. Go through that next.
I don't even remember that. What was that?
It was something that Claritas was working on.
Okay.
We'll have details for you. There will be options presented.
All right, cool.
Amazing.
Do we have any questions from the Patreon?
No, I don't think we had any questions or anything. Hey, if you guys are on the Patreon, which you should be, you guys can submit questions if you're in like the 2 highest tiers. You have questions for us at the end of the episodes that any of us will answer. But yeah,
Should be it.
okay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Excellent. Well done.
Yeah, we will be back in 3 weeks, I think. Sounds like it. Yeah. We're
Yep,
missing- yeah,
3
okay.
weeks. Ish.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. All right. So I guess Corby, talk yourselves out. I guess we're not going to be back for a while. So
I've got a campaign starting this Sunday.